Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're going to be getting into boxing, heating up yet again. We got some fights that are now official. We're going to be talking about O'Shaquie Foster versus Raymond Ford going down in Houston. We're going to be speaking about Abdullah Mason versus Joe Cordina going down in Cleveland and Abdullah Mason's homecoming fight, his first title defense against a formidable opponent. Then we're going to talk about the fans demanding David Morrell versus Ben Whittaker. You see what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, and hold up. We definitely going to have a conversation about y'all favorite woman in the sport of boxing, y'all favorite woman, Alicia Baumgardner, a.k.a. Big Papa Pump, a.k.a. Scott Steiner. We definitely going to be talking about her, you feel what I'm saying, and her recent comments, towards Carolyn Dubois, you feel what I mean? But before we get into all of that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,400 mark. About to crack that 3,500 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what to do. Y'all go ahead and hit that like. Let's get the algorithm on the up so that people know that Mazuma TV is live. You feel what I'm saying? I see a few comments already. Shout out to the little sis Marissa in the building. What's going on? Josue Hernandez, what up? What's going on, brother? What's going on? What's going on? How we feeling? I hope everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? I had a productive day. I can't trip. You know what I mean? I ain't had my son today. I'll get him tomorrow. But you know what I mean? We still made it do what it do regardless, man. Just being on our grown man tip, you feel what I'm saying? Job, gym, you know what I mean? Feeding the fam, all that good shit, you know what I mean? Just another day in the life of a man. You feel what I'm saying? We might be in the studio tomorrow to really cook up on what, we might cook up tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? We might just have to hit the studio and see what's going on with the people. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up? Talk to me. What's on your mind, man? Let me know what's on your mind. Marissa said, my day was smooth. I just finished working out. Go ahead and put that work in, sis. Hell yeah, man. Set up some goals, Marissa. You know what I mean? If you trying to get that body right, get that body right. You know what I mean? If you trying to hit a certain weight, you know what I mean? If you want to sharpen up on your little boxing skills, let me know, Marissa. You know what I mean? We could do a little FaceTime session. I can show you the basics. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know. It's all off the love, sis. I really appreciate all the support you get a channel. So that's the least I could do. You know what I'm saying? Agent 86, what up? What's going on? What's going on? Coffee Plant, what up, man? Coffee Plant be saying what's up and then he be dipping. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't be staying on the whole time. Unless he just don't be commenting. I don't know. He be like, man, let me say my highs and let me get the fuck up out of here real quick. Because he be in the beginning of the live and he just dip off. My boy Coffee be on the move, you heard? But nah, man, I'm feeling blessed. I can't complain, you feel me? Staying positive, staying focused, you feel me? We got some things to discuss, though, man. Because, man, look, man, people always want to look at me as the bad guy. And I promise, anybody that really, really knows me, now I might fuck up a few first impressions. Let's not get it fucked up. But, like, people who really know me vouch for me, man. I'm not a bad guy. I'm really not. You feel me? I'm the nigga that pressed the bad guys. I'm the nigga that, okay, you the bully, and I go after them. I'm that type of nigga. I'm the type nigga to punch the bad guy in his mouth because he being a bad guy, and that bad guy might twist the narrative to make me look like the bad guy, when in reality, I'm the good guy pressing the bad guy. That's what I am in this boxing shit. That's what I am in this boxing shit. You feel what I'm saying? I've only ever been the bad guy to the bad guy. That's who I am. And in this boxing shit, I've gladly taken on that role. Now, that might mean, yo, Mark, you might not get a deal with a major network. Yo, you might not be able to commentate. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This is where I'm a busy nigga and I'm quite successful at what I do, right? So I'm not somebody who's struggling to make ends meet. I promise you that, especially in boxing. I do very well in boxing. I don't really care to You know what I mean? Be sitting on platforms with niggas that I don't even like. That's not who I am. You feel me? So what I'm gonna say is, I don't care to really fit in with nobody. This shit is like you know what this shit is for me, y'all? This shit like therapy. what kind of this is not a therapy session. This shit is like therapy for me because I be having a whole lot of shit that build up in my mind throughout the day, and on here I just let it all out. Look at you sitting there silly as hell looking like Indian. I don't know what you want me to do with that information, brother, but I bet you I look like somebody that your bitch will want. And I'm sure that I look like somebody that your mother would be attracted to. Just saying. Go show your girl a picture of me, and you know what I mean. Look at her face before she tell you I'm not attracted. Just have her look at it. Just watch her hesitate before she says I'm ugly, just to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do that. And your name, Big Texas. I already know that you a fat nigga with a deep belly button, tank top be, you know what I mean? Your belly button be swallowing your tank tops and shit. Your bed dirty. You know what I mean? Honey bun grease on your pillow. Like, you one of them, like, you're a loser, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So I could look however the fuck I want to look. One thing I do know is that I look better than you. That's all I know. You know what I mean? And the fact that you sitting on another man live to talk shit about them lets me know that you're a fucking loser and you don't have anything else to do with your life. Nigga, why don't you go find your dick, nigga? Big Texas, why don't you go find your dick, nigga? Go wash your ass. You dirty ass young boy. Yeah, concentrate on her facial expression. She gonna be like, no, babe, he's ugly. And your bitch probably built like Umaga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I mean? I don't have them problems. You know what I mean? I've never had trouble with women. But you know why I never really had trouble with women? It's probably because because they know that I'm a real man, and real men don't be on other niggas' comment sections hating on them. You feel me? Mark, they say Mark came in here on straight BS. That's how it's gonna be the whole live. That's how it's gonna be the whole live, bro. I'm sick of trying to prove to niggas that I'm professional and that I could talk boxing. Everybody know I could talk boxing, and there's not many people who could talk it like me. Just keeping it 1,000. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And if y'all feel any different, put me on their platforms, and I have no problem talking boxing with anybody. Breakdowns, analyzing fights, predictions, debates don't fucking matter. As long as I'm hip to the debate, I have no problem debating with anybody. So we're gonna do what the fuck we want to do on this channel. Coffee, I got my own studio, brother. I'm not gonna say it's my studio, but shout out to my old head George. I have a studio. Niggas want me to pull up with a suit. Niggas want me to pull up with a button down and a motherfucking tie. I could do that. I don't need to be in nobody else's studio. I don't need to be in no motherfucking studio. Slime, I'm gonna send you the link. Be patient, brother. Let me be patient because you fucking up my thought process when you saying send the link. I hear you. I could read very well, brother. Give me some time. So, a lot of people, because I be hearing shit through the grapevine, niggas be knowing, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be knowing, how can I say this shit? Shout out to my boy Ray in the building. Niggas be knowing about the shit that I say on here, right? And I'm a small channel, but goddamn. For me being a small channel, I do influence a lot of these motherfuckers, especially with their takes and all that bullshit. Niggas always, and Reno, niggas always hit me back like, yo, bro, this nigga dead ass just copy and pasted the same point you made. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. And maybe we just think the same in that particular subject. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that y'all niggas be like, what Soulja Boy say? Bar for bar, word for word, bar for bar. I be like, yo, this shit crazy. So a lot of y'all be upset when I be talking shit about Alicia Baumgardner, right? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all think by complimenting her, y'all think by being on her clitoris that y'all feel like she gonna give y'all niggas an opportunity. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas something. Y'all are not the type of niggas that she look for. The bitch got a bag. She's very successful. Whenever she get her feelings, she start talking about how good her lawyers is. That lets you know that this bitch got a couple dollars. So she only gonna be worried about niggas with a couple dollars. And I'm gonna tell you something. Niggas with a couple dollars ain't simping for bitches online. I just want to let that be known. I just want to let that be known. Y'all niggas being on her dick online is not gonna make her want to fuck you or want to deal with you at all. All you're doing is just gassing her head up to go ahead and move the way that she be moving. Now, my homie Anonymous was like, yo, Mark, like, you supposed to talk about Alicia Baumgardner yesterday. You said you was going to cook her. You ain't cook her. You know what, brother? You right. So before we get into the main topics, we going to go ahead and talk about Scott Steiner, a.k.a. Big Papa Pump, a.k.a. Alicia Baumgardner. You know what I'm saying? So Alicia Baumgardner, undisputed champion at 130 pounds, right? She gets a lot of attention from the boxing community. Not really, and she does have some accolades. Let's not get it fucked up, but it really be because of how the way she always find a way to show off something. You know what I mean? She cool with it. I mean, she always somewhere, you know, showing her body. You know what I mean? Flexing, bathing suits on the yacht. I could respect it. I know what you're doing at the end of the day. You getting these little thirsty niggas online to be on your top. The more that they on your top, seeing Justin Jackson, one of them. This is a tender ass nigga right here. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Justin Jackson. That woman could do no wrong in that nigga eyes. God damn. But one thing that I've done that niggas on here refuse to do is hold that diesel face bitch accountable. That's one thing that I've done that niggas are extremely afraid to do. Listen, y'all defending her is not gonna get y'all anywhere near that woman. So I think it's safe to say y'all niggas ain't getting no twat off shorty, right? So y'all might as well keep it real, because we know y'all defending them. You defending her in hopes that the bitch throw a little kiss your way, that she put a little heart on your DM message and just leave you on and don't even respond. Like that type of shit, that shit drives y'all crazy. And this is coming from a nigga who met Alicia Baumgardner when nobody knew who the fuck she was. Nobody knew who she was. When I met her, I think she was like, what? She probably was like 6-1, 7-1, because she lost really, really early in her career. That same woman, she avenged that loss against, but somehow, some way, the bitch got the Jaime Munguia syndrome, y'all. The bitch got the Jaime Munguia syndrome wrong. Mark, what is the Jaime Munguia syndrome? You lose to a nigga, right? You rematch the nigga, you beat the nigga, just for us to all find out that you on the juice. You and Jaime, the same person. Y'all approach the shit the same way. Now, is it really a coincidence? He said, why can't we just like her? There is no we, nigga. You could like her. You could like her. This nigga's so tender, he can't even, like his mind can't even escape the tendernism. Like this nigga can't, he can't even grasp the idea of holding attractive woman accountable. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's not hate speech. What I said that was hate speech. I ain't say anything that was hate speech. I said that she got that Jaime Munguia syndrome. You lose to a motherfucker. You rematch the motherfucker. And then when you end up beating that person, come to find out, you on the shit. You know what I mean? So, look, man, I see what she doing right now. She signed, first of all, she was signed with King's Promotions. She worked her way up beautifully, by the way. Was signed with King's Promotions. worked her way up the matchroom, and then she ended up signing with MVP, which is like the premier promotional company for female fighters today. I think the only one they don't have is Clarissa Shields in terms of, and like Katie Taylor in terms of like notable female fighters, right? Cool. So I applaud her for her business moves. She's done a great job with getting herself in the position that she's in today. I think we could applaud Alicia Baumgardner for that. But one thing that I'm always going to hold over her head, just like I do with Canelo, just like I do with Billy Joe Saunders, just like I do with Jaime Munguia, Oscar Valdez, Julio Cesar Martinez, Subriel Matias, Ryan Garcia. The list goes on and on and on. I'm going to hold her accountable just like I do with those men. You see what I'm saying? So it's never going to be a situation where she pop and then she go shake some ass somewhere and then all of a sudden I'm just so fucking tender that I could just, you know what, man, Alicia, man, you know what I mean? Like, man, like I know she be cheating, man. I know she got caught cheating, man. Like I know, but yo, man, you seen that IG post? You see, yo, man, I like the way she rock her hips and wait, the rock the hips and rock. No, nigga, we ain't doing none of that shit over here. Subriel don't get a pass. No, he don't. Because who's to say that Subriel's levels wasn't higher before he popped? Who's to say that he wasn't on masking agents? We'll never know. That's why you have to be responsible with what the fuck you have in your system, right? Simple. Anyways, I'm probably the only Puerto Rican that came at Subriel for that shit, by the way. Just saying. But Alicia Baumgardner, undisputed champion at 130, just fought recently. And Caroline Dubois has been calling her out relentlessly. Right? Since pretty much signing with MVP, she's made it clear. She said she even wanted to fight Katie Taylor. You know what I mean? She said she wanted to fight. Like she calling out big dogs. So you gotta respect Caroline Dubois for carrying it that way. And Caroline Dubois is a young fighter. You know what I mean? Caroline Dubois, I think she's younger than me, to be honest with you. So Caroline Dubois, yeah, she like 25 years old. And we actually have the same birthday. Wow. That's probably why I identify with Caroline Dubois so well, because she's a fucking dog. Something about them Capricorns, man. They dog. We talk about George Foreman. We talk about Tito Trinidad. We talk about Muhammad Ali. Wait, Muhammad Ali, ain't he like the 16th or the 17th of January? Hold on, man. And I'm sure there's more. But goddamn, his birthday is January 17th. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of them. Layla Ali's a Capricorn too. Shout out to one of the greatest female fighters of all time. But anyways, I didn't know that Caroline Dubois got the same birthday as me. That's a beautiful thing. I'm 3 years older than her though. But regardless, I said all of that to say she's young, right? But the crazy thing is Caroline acting like Keyshawn, calling out fights out of her weight class. Bro, she's calling people out that's heavier than her too. Katie Taylor's at 140 pounds. Caroline Dubois is at 135. So she's calling out bitches that could, let me take that back. She's calling out women that can move up. She's calling out women that she'll move up to. So if they enter around her division, she wants gas. There's nothing wrong with that. And, Alicia Baumgardner is making it clear, like she feels like she could beat Shawty, right? So let's get into this video right here and really break down what Alicia Baumgardner is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, like Alicia Baumgardner got some good wins. Let's not get fucked up. Like she beat Terry Harper, who Caroline Dubois just beat by decision not too long ago. She got Michaela Mayer. Even though that was controversial, she beat Michaela Mayer. Like she got some solid wins. You feel me? She got some good wins. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Yeah. My fault. I just wanted to check I wanted to do a little bit of research before I jump to this conclusion. You feel me? Before I made this comment. But Alicia Baumgardner put out a video responding to Caroline Dubois' comments, and basically Caroline Dubois called her a fucking drug cheat. You know what I mean? Now, I would love for you to use, because when because coincidentally, even though I don't really believe in coincidences that much, coincidentally, she was bringing up when I was on Twitter and I was putting fire to her ass about that drug cheating shit. She was on Twitter at that same talking about how good of a lawyer she got, as if she gonna sue niggas for defamation. I never said anything about you that was never released publicly. So I love how she's trying to get everybody to ignore the PED shit as if that shit wasn't public info, like as if that shit never happened. Now, I can understand Jake Paul suing motherfuckers because people, they saying that his fights are rigged and stuff like that. You don't have definitive proof of that, so I get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I mean, you saying some outlandish shit and you don't have no definitive proof. But when we say not Michaela, sorry. When we're saying that Alicia Baumgardner is a drug cheat, it happened. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen for the people to see. And we're gonna talk about it. So this is her right here. Let's hear what this woman gotta say, because I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all niggas the reason why she's so arrogant. Cause I promise you, like when I met Alicia Baumgardner, she was nice, she was humble. I mean, cool individual. But these, like, I don't know, she got like her sex appeal up. She done found a little bit of style or whatever. Niggas start gravitating towards because they feel like she looked good. And now her head this fucking big. So let's go ahead and hear what she got to say.
You had every opportunity to get Terry out of there, and you didn't do that. That was your opportunity to say, hey, Alicia, what's up? That shit didn't move me. That shit motivated me to go work out, because this is who y'all comparing me to? This is who y'all want me to fight? Please stop.
No, you start working out because you know she on your ass, nigga. she was like, man, I start working out because that's who y'all feel like. That's who y'all comparing me to. Ain't nobody comparing y'all. We want to see y'all fight. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody saying that, you know, they're the same in this way and they different in that way. No, we want to see y'all fight. There is no comparisons going on. We want to see you guys clash head to head and see who come out on top. Who's the better fighter? Who got better skills? Who can adapt? Who can neutralize whose style? That's what we want to see. This is the first fight, by the way, that people are demanding of Alicia Baumgardner, and she's acting like this. Now, like, shout out to niggas like David Benavidez. Shout out to niggas like Devin Haney, Jerron Ennis, because when they finally get that highly demanded fight, they go to it, or at least attempt to make it happen. This is the first fight, because ain't nobody was really pushing for Alicia Baumgardner versus Michaela Mayer like that. Good fight, solid scrap, but it wasn't like a heavily demanded fight that we all needed to see. And then nobody was calling for Alicia Baumgardner versus Terry Harper. Alicia wasn't even all that known yet. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the first fight that's being called upon for Alicia Baumgardner to take. Some demand is growing behind it. People actually want to see it. And this is how she's acting, as if she's just this fucking megastar. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying. But you ain't go running because you was like, oh, you felt disrespected by the comparison. No, you know that she beat a common opponent. You know that she on your ass. Y'all with the same promotional company. And you know MVP gonna push for that fight eventually. So, you know what I mean? You feeling that pressure. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Please stop with that. It's not even that. Caroline is not on my level. I never duck no smoke from nobody. She's not the biggest fight to make next. I know who I want, and I've been very vocal about who I want. I got my fight April 17th, and then I'm going to be.
And you fighting somebody by the name of Bomi Rishin. Now, who is Bomi Rishin? Not disrespecting Shawty whatsoever, right? But when you go in and you check Bomi Rishin's box rec, guess who beat her? Caroline Dubois. They just fought in March of 2025. So it's been a year since Carolyn Dubois and Baumgardner done fought. So you over here flexing on Carolyn Dubois, telling her, we're going to get into the rest of this video, but you're fighting an Asian woman by the name of Baumgardner. Hold on. Baumgardner. You talking down on Carolyn Dubois. You talking shit about her Terry Harper performance, flexing on her as if, you know what I mean? She was supposed, because she didn't stop Terry Harper, that, you know what I mean, she's not eligible for a fight with you right now. You're literally about to fight Shawty's leftovers on April 17th. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Let's continue.
Fighting again this year, and it's not Caroline. She's not the big fight to make. When we talk about making big fights, when we talk about main event, when we talk about putting people in seats here, it ain't her.
Yo, can somebody tell me when Alicia Baumgardner really put asses in seats? Since when Alicia Baumgardner been this big draw? Or like, I'm trying to really get an understanding here, y'all. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all educate me. Who the fuck how many people did Alicia Baumgardner put in seats for her to be talking like this? Bethaniel says, I'll tell you. Never. Exactly. So when the people, bro, we say the same shit about men. Yo, Justin, keep it real, bro. When men get to talking like this, you be putting duck emojis in the chat. I've seen it. Now, if you feel like Alicia beat Caroline, cool. Nothing wrong with that. That's your opinion. But, Justin, I've seen you call niggas ducks for talking this exact same way. Nigga, I remember you talking shit about Hitchens and all types of, bro, we be in here talking about niggas ducking all the time. So, Justin, when Hitchens was talking about Gary Antoine Russell got to get his name up and all this shit, you wasn't calling him a duck? You didn't put no duck emojis in the chat as much as you be talking shit in the chat. Come on, dog. We all know what it is. Bro. Come on now. Anyways, let's proceed. We just gonna keep building as this shit goes on. Oh yeah, Hitchens duck, but Gary is in his weight class. Now, this is exactly why that point is gonna backfire on you. Because listen to what Alicia is saying.
And like I said again, nobody's ducking nobody. I don't care to beat her ass. I'll put her in the dirt for y'all if that's what you want. She a young girl.
She literally just said that she'll fight her. I'll put her in the dirt for y'all. So there's no, they're not in the same weight class. If you out here talking about that you're gonna beat somebody ass and saying that you're willingly, like you're willing to do that, then there is no, they're not in the same weight class. As soon as you call a nigga out that's outside of your weight class, acting like you about to step on them, you gotta go do that. Like Keyshawn Davis, I want to fight Dev. I'm gonna knock Dev out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. They not in the same weight class, but guess what? He popping that shit. So now you gotta go do that. Otherwise, you clout chasing. We can't respect that shit. So if Alicia was on some shit where it was like, yo, we not even in the same weight class. I'm worried about my division right now. And when I go up to 35, and if you still there, we gonna get it popping. Cool. But you're on here saying that you have no problem stepping on Shawty. But the problem is you're not willing to fight her next. And you're trying to make it seem like she's a little dog and she's not worthy of a fight with you right now. Meanwhile, you're about to fight the girl's fucking leftovers. What the fuck? Like, how does that even go together? This is the first fight that people are demanding Alicia Baumgardner to be a part of. And this how the way she carrying it? You trying to fight a 37-year-old Amanda Serrano? Is that who you trying to fight? The one who been looking like shit in her last couple fights, especially since the third Katie Taylor fight, and then she fought a 22-year-old little fucking girl on 2 weeks' notice, and that girl still gave Amanda Serrano's problems. Amanda Serrano, who's clearly past her best years, that's who you trying to fight? Now, Amanda might even turn the clock back a little bit. Might turn back the clock a little bit and fuck Alicia up. I don't know. I don't think that highly of Alicia Baumgardner, regardless. I don't think much of her skill set. I think she got good athleticism. She got decent power, but that power kind of ain't been looking the same since she popped. I remember she knocked Terry Harper out on her feet. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? Like, I remember her knocking people out in Philly at the 2300 arena. I remember that. But since you've popped, you kind of like Conor been in a way, like since you popped, you've been having trouble stopping niggas. Kind of like after Margarito got caught with the rap situation, everybody was saying how his punching power don't feel the same. It's like when y'all get caught up in some shit, something in y'all performance, something in y'all physical ability diminishes. And I always wonder why that happens. It kind of makes me feel like the thing that you had gotten caught with was probably responsible for why you were knocking people out or punching as hard as you was. That's why they're called performance enhancement drugs. They enhance certain parts of your abilities to make you better than what you would be if you were natural, right? Let's proceed, because we gonna keep talking about this shit. Cause I feel like since she's a woman and a lot of y'all niggas is attracted to her, like y'all let a lot of shit slide. And I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all could be attracted to whoever y'all want to be attracted to, but not holding her accountable is like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of weird to me. You feel me? That let me feel like y'all the type nigga that let y'all girl walk over y'all because y'all just find them to look so good. Like, would you let your woman disrespect you? Would you let your woman be on some bullshit? Would you let them lie to you? Would you let them spread lies or had a reputation for being a liar just because they're pretty? Would you let them get away with bullshit because of pretty girl privilege? Like, I'm not that type of person. I could give a fuck. You could look like a prime Holly Berry. If you wrong, bitch. Simple and plain. Let's proceed.
But I could never be scared of a C-level person. This is the same girl going around asking how she can beat me, like on some real shit. Like I get.
So this says about Alicia. This says a lot about Alicia Baumgardner because you're calling Caroline Dubois a C-level fighter, right? But you're literally about to fight a girl who lost to a C-level fighter. What does that say about you? So if your opponent lost to a C-level fighter, that's what you called her. If she lost to a C-level fighter, what level is your opponent? A D? A F? A C minus? What the fuck is Bo Mi Ri Shin? What the fuck is her what's her level? What is she? You see what I'm saying? That's why it is not cool to belittle your opponents. You know what I mean? You would have thought these dumbass boxers would have learned something from Floyd, because even though Floyd would talk shit, guess what he'll follow up with? He's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Always want to give your opponents credit, even if you feel like they're not on the same level as you, because guess what? It's pretty much like they're a part of your resume. So if you fought everybody, if you fought all these people and you say that they all bums, then that would mean all you do is fight bums. You feel me? So how do you sound calling Caroline Dubois a C-level fighter when you're literally about to fight a girl in 11 days? You about to fight somebody in less than 2 weeks that lost to a C-level fighter. Now, we all know that Caroline Dubois is not a C-level fighter. That girl's fucking talented and is very capable of beating Alicia Baumgardner. Alicia Baumgardner ain't, she act like she can't be faded. You are like, stop it. Stop it. You showed a lot of holes in your last fight. You did not look that good. You dropped shorty. All right, cool. You still look very vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lucky Amanda Serrano not younger. Amanda still might beat you to keep it real. If y'all doing 3-minute rounds, I don't know what happens. I'm going to keep it real. She put that pressure on you, you know what I mean? Especially if she could take your power. You might be in trouble because you ain't got the gas tank that Amanda Serrano got. You don't punch harder than Amanda Serrano, and you're not a better finisher than Amanda Serrano. And you're not volume-based like Amanda Serrano. So if she turned that clock back, you in trouble, especially at 130. It ain't 140 where Amanda Serrano had to move up 2 weight classes, 3 weight classes basically when she was fighting Katie Taylor. She fights you at a comfortable weight where she at, you're in trouble. Let's proceed.
It. They want a name to build off of, and that's the name that they're choosing to do. Me. We need Alicia because that's the fight that is perfect to build off of. No, go put some skin in the game. Go put some skin in the game. Go do what I did. I became undisputed at 130, okay? All the belts. Didn't have nothing handed to me. I'm now email champ. I beat the champ to be the champ. Let's get that shit right. Don't come over here with all that yah. I'm telling you, I'm going to fight you, but it ain't going to be when you want it to be. That's the difference. Baby, I'm the top dog. Top earned. Stop playing. Like,
this sound like somebody who really not in a rush to fight somebody of quality, right? You the top dog at 130, yeah, cool, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. But if you genuinely the top dog at 130, you don't see no competition, all that shit, why not move up and prove that you're great yet again by fighting somebody who's a unified champion at 135 pounds? That's another thing. Caroline Dubois right now is a unified champion in the lightweight division with 14 fights. With 14 fights. To my knowledge, she has the WBC. To my knowledge, she has the WBO at 25 years old. And you telling this woman to put some skin in the game. To put some skin in the game, right? That sounds so good. But the whole thing is like, there's somebody who unified in a division. Is that dumb? Putting no skin in the game? Sounds pretty fucking accomplished to me. That's not a former unified world champion. This is a current unified world champion. Imagine somebody telling somebody like Xander Zayas, who has 2 belts in his own right, oh, you got to put some skin in the game. Nigga, he's a unified champion in one of the most action-packed divisions in the sport of boxing. Now, does he have more work to do? Absolutely. But, Alicia, you have more work to do, too. You ain't got this fucking Hall of Fame stacked-ass resume. Who the fuck told you that? Michaela Mayer, Terry Harper. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Justice said, you said Baumgardner is fighting Caroline leftovers, but didn't Caroline just fight Harper? Let me ask you this, brother. Wasn't Caroline calling out Alicia Baumgardner prior to her fighting Terry Harper? Before she got that Terry Harper fight, she was calling him out. Not only was she calling her out, she was calling out Katie Taylor, right or wrong. She wanted those big fights. See, Alicia Baumgardner is in a position where if she goes to MVP and be like, yo, I want to make that Caroline Dubois fight, it's gonna be made. If Caroline Dubois goes up to match, it goes up to MVP and like, yo, I want that Alicia Baumgardner fight, it can't be made. Because one sounds optimistic in fighting Alicia and one fighter, and the other one is acting like that's not at the top of her list right now. So I'm going to tell you this. You can't sit here and act like Caroline Dubois it ain't shit, but you're about to literally fight fucking, what's this girl? Bo Me Rishin. Like, that's who you about to face. And I'm going to tell you what, Shawty ain't do nothing. Shawty ain't do nothing to fucking to get a fight with you. What the fuck she do to get a fight with you? She ain't ever been world champion. I'm looking right now. The most she ever did was when I don't even know if she ever won a title, because every time she stepped up, she lost. Every time that Bo Me Rishin done fought, she lost. She fought for the silver, she lost. You know what I'm saying? She fought for the WBC lightweight title. She lost. How many more times she lost? She over here losing them. Yo, bro, this John Bomi Rishan, I'm literally looking at her box rack right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, she was 9-0 and lost to a fucking debut. She was 9-0 with 3 draws. 9-0 with 3 draws. And she lost to somebody who was making a pro debut. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Carolyn Dubois is not, you know what I mean? She got to get more skin in the game, but Bomi Rishan is about to get an opportunity at Alicia Baumgardner for what? For what? What did she show you that Carolyn Dubois didn't show you? Simple question.
Listen, I gotta let y'all know on the chat because some of y'all just be talking just to talk.
That's what you doing. You coming on here and just talking, acting like niggas ain't worthy, but you fighting bitches lesser than her. You talking just like they talking. You ain't saying nothing. What the fuck you saying that's law in this shit right here? It just sounds like you don't want to fight Carolyn right now because you know that she's a very risky fight to take. And if you lose to her, that's gonna be a huge step back for you. You're gonna lose that little aura that you got going on. People gonna clown you. You don't want to experience another loss in your career. You done found a way to forget about that first loss. You don't want to go through that right now because you're trying to get that money with MVP. I get it. You trying to maintain this image. I get it. You trying to become a star in the female, in the female side of boxing. I get it. But you're not gonna do that without fighting elite level competition and beating them. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit sound good, and you over here telling niggas in the chat that they just talking, but guess what? What the fuck you doing right now? You just talking. And I could tell you bothered by this Carolyn Dubois shit because you went out of your way. You went out of your way to come up on here and talk to these people and act like you got more of you have such a legit reason to not fight Carolyn Dubois anytime soon. She's saying that this ain't gonna be her. She's saying this ain't gonna be her next fight when she already got somebody lined up right now. So she's saying that obviously Carolyn Dubois is not gonna be replacing Bomi Rishan. But she's saying Carolyn Dubois not even the fight after. Crazy. I'm telling you, you better be fighting Amanda Serrano after this fight. That'd be the only way I give you a pass. Only way. Besides that, dog, this shit looking like pure fuckery right now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
This another thing.
Look like Alicia across the street from a fucking bando too. Don't be talking all this big shit. You see that? That look like a trap house right there on motherfucking Waterloo and Cambria. Man, man. I hope you ain't in no motherfucking. You across the street from a bando. That house look boarded up back there, cuz. You know what I mean? I hope you. I mean, your crib probably nice, but that look like a little bando back there. You know what I mean? I see the motherfucking cardboard on the doors. You know what I mean? Little ass attic window. I hope you ain't, you know what I mean? I hope you ain't in the trenches talking like you a big dog, yo. I hope you not. Seriously.
I'm at 130 pounds. I'm at super featherweight. That is my weight class. Have I moved up to 135? No, I have not. So why are you calling me out? You got other 3 girls who have belts at your weight class.
So why are you saying that you'll fight the bitch? Why are you saying that then? Why are you saying that? You just said that you ain't got a problem. You just said you ain't have a problem burying the bitch, but now you saying, oh, well, you're at 130. But I'm at 130. I've never been at 35. But you're calling out Clarissa Shields at 147 pounds. You fucking goofy. What are you talking about? You sound like Shakur, bitch. What is you talking about? You sound like Shakur. Oh, I'll fight you at 147, but not you unless you got a rehydration clause. No, I'll fight you at 47 because you ain't shit, and I know I'll style on you. But you, oh no, we're gonna need a rehydration clause for you. You sound fucking turkey. You sound turkey. And in Philly, that means pussy. That's what you sound like. And I know you got one, but you acting like one. Straight up. Fuck you mean? You got like 3 other girls at 135 you need to be worried about. I'm at 130. You called out Clarissa Shields at 47 and then clown Clarissa Shields because she not trying to trim all that fat off her ass to make the weight. So if you could go to 47 to fight Clarissa Shields and then criticize Clarissa Shields for not coming down to 47, then why can't we criticize you for moving up to 35 when you said you could fight at 47? You say you'll fight Clarissa at 47, but you won't fight Carolyn Dubois because she's at 35 and you're at 30? So you was either clout chasing Clarissa Shields or you don't want no smoke with Carolyn Dubois. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? If you're willing to move up, because she's at 30, right? So you got 35, 40, you got 47. So you're willing to move up 3 weight classes. You're willing to move up 3 weight classes to fight Clarissa Shields, but you're not willing to move up 1 weight class to fight Carolyn Dubois. So if you're this 130 that you claim to be, and you're not really moved, and you're not really considering ever leaving 30 to fight, then that means you clout chasing Clarissa Shields just to get some attention. But if you really were hell-bent, or if you were really serious about fighting Clarissa Shields at 47, that means that you clearly have picks. You clearly have picks, and you don't want to fight no fucking Carolyn Dubois at 135. Simple. It's one or the other. It's either you a liar or you a duck. Either way, it don't look good. Jalil Aziz said she's a clout-chasing cheater. Hey, man. Listen. Niggas don't want to hear me, though. Niggas really don't want to hear me. Let's proceed.
Why aren't you worried about becoming undisputed? You worrying about AB because you want my name. You want to eat off my name. No, bitch. Not gonna work. Go put some skin in the game. You think you teaming up with the ops is gonna get you fired up? You think you going around asking people how to beat me? You're not gonna beat me. You can't beat me.
So why not fight her then? I'm seeing a lot of like tough shit. Then I'm seeing backpedaling. I bury her. But why you worried about me? I'm at 130. I'm at 135. But you can't beat me. What the fuck? Like, yo, like you spiraling out of control right now. Which one is it? Is you gonna fuck Shawty up? Or you gonna stay in your fucking lane? Which one is it? Like, I know I ain't tripping. Can't nobody sit here and tell me that I'm tripping for what she's saying. I'm seeing a whole lot of contradictions. I'm seeing a lot of doubt. I'm seeing a lot of indecisiveness. And she's giving like this confident energy right now, but I see right through the bullshit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
I'm better than you at all things. That's the difference.
So prove it. The fuck? Stop saying that you better than niggas if you not willing to show it. Shut the fuck up. Like if you don't want to prove that you're better than somebody, how you sound talking about, I'll bury her. I'm better than her. She not better than me at anything in life. Blah blah. She even getting a little personal, so you know she in her feelings. I'm better than you at all things. Like we talking boxing. What the fuck is you talking about all things? The fuck? Like you better than her at getting caught using performance enhancement drugs. You definitely better than her in that. You know what I mean? You better than her at getting niggas to be on your top. You know what I mean? You better than her at posting bathing suit pictures. Like that's what you better than her at. You better at getting niggas attention. And these niggas that gave her all this attention got her head piped the fuck up. Like the shit is crazy to me. But it's a whole lot of like escalating, then de-escalating. Escalating, de-escalating. She wanna be all prideful with her chest out, with her strong ass chest out. I'll bury her. Or I'll do this. I'll do that. But, you know, you're not even in my weight class. I'm at 130. I've never even been at 35. Won't you worry about the people at 35? Oh, but you're not better than me. You know, I could beat you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You already concerned about you already done showed what your concern is. She need to get some skin in the game. She's a fucking unified champion and better than the girl that you're fighting next week, dumbass. How the fuck you sound? You can't be, if you're going to downplay somebody, you got to make sure that your next move is better than that move. Like, you can't be sitting here shitting on Caroline Dubois, acting like she ain't worth your energy, but you fighting people lesser than her, less accomplished than her. Why you ain't tell Bo Me Rishin to go fucking put some skin in the game? Come on, dog. You full of shit. You full of shit. So you got 2 more belts than Shorty and you popping it? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Let's see how this shit finishes, man.
And when that happens, everybody who is talking, you're gonna see. And that's all I can say. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me, you can fuck with me, you don't gotta fuck with me, you can be a fan, not a fan. I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, the real always rise, baby. Period. That fugazi goofy shit, that shit sink to the bottom.
Only one. If anybody was fugazi in this shit, it wasn't nobody that you was referring to. You know what I'm saying? So you would keep, you know what I mean? You would keep popping all that crazy shit that you want, but only one person done got caught being fugazi in this boxing shit. So do what you will with that information.
So that's what that is. We're gonna keep it G with y'all because a lot of y'all just be talking just to talk.
Man, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing? You ain't fighting? The fuck? Y'all just talking just to talk. Man, what you doing? You talking back. We having a conversation, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? We talking? You talking? Shit. This is a motherfucking podcast. Fuck is you talking about? Dumbass. Fuck you mean?
So, listen, I've been very vocal, and I ain't been saying too much because I know exactly what I need to do. So that's why I just keep it at a minimum. But since y'all was addressing me, talking about I'm scared or I'm ducking or this, that, and the other about the boy, baby, the boy ain't got shit for me but an ass whooping.
Did you hear that? She ain't got shit for me but an ass whooping. She said that shit wrong, but goddamn. She said, and you call her the boy. You got some nerve calling somebody a boy. You know what I mean? Like, all we gotta do is pull out that video with you flexing, looking like Scott Steiner, and all that the boy shit, you gonna look like the man. Fuck is you talking about? Oh, she just full of shit. She full of shit, man. Like, I can't stand people like this, bro. Like, they be letting motherfuckers gas them, and they feel like they got this like superiority complex. Should be frying me to keep it real with you. You know what I mean? I just don't like when motherfuckers be trying to pop it. Like, the arrogance of her to come out and act like it's cool to be popping this shit when you a known drug cheat is crazy to me. She said the boy don't got nothing for me but an ass whooping. So Caroline Dubois got an ass whooping for you. That's what you literally just said.
Then I'm gonna put her in the dirt. And that's it. And then it's just like, what's next? What we talk about? When I decided to move up to 135 is when I just
Okay. Sound good. Sounds really good. So that lets you know she don't want to fight no Caroline Dubois anytime soon, if she wants to at all. You know what I mean? She made it clear exactly what her intentions are. She gonna go fight a motherfucking Boumairishan. Yo, bro.
Yo, what's the word, man?
What's going on? What's up? What's up?
Shit, man, this bitch is tweaking.
What's up? Wow, what happened?
Cause, man, based off this, and then she even said it. She ain't got shit for her but an ass whooping.
She literally
Exactly.
said that shit. She
Very
said,
wrong.
boy
She
ain't
said
got
it
shit for me but an ass whooping. What?
like, yeah,
So
that's what we're saying.
you literally admitting that the boy got an ass whooping waiting for you.
Just waiting.
Crazy. Crazy. You try to sound, you see how she try to sound all smart and sound stupid as shit?
Why don't you sit there and try to prove us wrong, you dumb bitch?
That's what I'm on. Like, I don't really understand. Like, if you over here saying you'll do this to her, you'll do that to her, but you not a 35, you fight at 30. Why you worried about me? Why don't you go fight these other girls? But you're not better than me. You can't beat me. I'll beat you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you at anything. It's like, when I go to 135, we gonna see. Like, yo, don't even bring up saying what you gonna do to her if you ain't got no intentions on fighting her, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. I'm not gonna tell a nigga what I'll do to a nigga if I know in the back of my head I ain't gonna do shit to him.
Right, and if I don't have no intentions in fighting them.
And she got the nerve to be saying that we just talking. Bitch, you the one who doing all that talking. You came on here and said a whole bunch of nothing for 4 minutes straight. Ain't say nothing of quality. Then reassure the fans that you're gonna give us no big fight. You about to fight a bitch named Boumairishan, whatever the fuck her name is. You know what I mean? A girl who lost to Caroline Dubois, but you want to make it seem like Caroline Dubois ain't shit. Called her a C-level fighter. But you fighting a bitch who lost to a C-level fighter. How do you sound?
Yo, I was gonna say also this. If you lose to Caroline Dubois, that makes you below a C-level fighter because you called her a C-level fighter.
Right. Right.
So why don't you prove to us that she's a C-level fighter?
It's funny. Caroline Dubois was at that press conference calling her a drug cheat. She never brought that up. Never. Yo, Alicia Baumgardner be gliding right past that subject, bro. She glide right past. She do not want to talk about that at all. My boy Josue said, yo, Mark, Alicia versus Serrano, who you got? I mean, look, man, Serrano 37 years old. She's starting to get older, in my opinion. She looks like she on a decline. So if Alicia Baumgardner is going to beat anybody, any version of Amanda Serrano, it's probably this one. But Amanda still got some left in the tank. I'm going to say that. She still be letting her hands go. She still got punching power. She still go to the body good. And they doing 3-minute rounds if they fight, I'm assuming. So with all of that taken into consideration, I think Amanda Serrano is a very uncomfortable style for Alicia because, for one, Alicia Baumgardner don't throw that many punches. And she don't have the best gas tank neither. I've seen her fatigued in fights multiple times. She don't have the best gas tank. Amanda has a phenomenal gas tank. So unless Alicia Baumgardner got a little bit too much for power for Amanda, which she hasn't shown since she's popped. Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
Her punching power ain't been like that since she popped. So we gonna have to see. I think Amanda could really give her a lot of problems. But you know what I mean? Like I'm rooting for Amanda. If that's what you asking. Like I'm rooting for Amanda all day. But Amanda is getting older. In my opinion, she is on the decline. I mean, she's 37 years old and got over 40 professional fights. Like, what you expect?
Bro, I hope she fight Caroline Dubois and Caroline Dubois spark her and she gets memed. Bad.
Ain't nobody gonna meme her. They too busy being on her fucking twat to be memeing her, bro. They gonna be over here sending sympathy letters. They gonna be putting sympathy stories on their pages.
They're gonna be on her circumcised clit.
This nigga crazy. You know what I mean? Like, they just gonna feel bad for it. You know what I mean? They gonna let that shit go. You know what I mean? They gonna be talking all this shit about Caroline. Watch. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't really care to, continue talking about Alicia, but I just had to speak on that because for real, and Josue said he never thought Alicia was that good. I'm gonna keep it real. She not. Like I said, phenomenal athlete. She look like she's strong. You know what I'm saying? She got decent power. Like, but that's literally all. And she got a little bit of skill too. Like, she not terrible, but it's like she not elite in my opinion. She not to me. Now, if she would have fought a prime Amanda Serrano, Amanda would have trashed her. I'd have put all my bread on that. Like the version, that first, if you watch that first Amanda Serrano fight when she fought Heather Hardy, the first one, not the second one, the first one. That version of Amanda Serrano, when she was with, I think she was with Luda Bella, bro, fried her. Had to beat the shit out of Alicia Baumgardner. You know what I mean? But she is older, so Alicia does have an opportunity to take advantage of an older fighter. But can she? I don't know. Really don't know. Mercer says she don't watch these female fighters. That's crazy. What female is elite? Clarissa Shields, Katie Taylor, motherfucking
Southpaw wife.
this nigga, bro. You Joe, you playing, bro. What the fuck is the I don't know. I gotta see that motherfucking pound for pound, bro. But I'm sure Alicia is on the pound for pound list. She's somewhere on there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that she trash. I just don't think she that good. But Clarissa Shields, in my opinion, is at the top of the list, though. You know what I mean? Do you think Clarissa got better overall skills than Alicia? Absolutely. Absolutely. She got faster hands. She a better combination puncher. Better accolades, all that shit. Clarissa a better fighter than all these women. Keep it real. Like, I don't see a female better than Clarissa. The fact that Katie's over her is beyond disrespectful, in my opinion.
Clarissa is a great boxer, but horrible personality.
But like female boxer, ain't nobody close. Like, she is the greatest woman of all time. Like, that's just the reality. Gabriella Fundora is elite. I agree. She can fight.
Fuck her too. But yeah, yo, let's get to that. Let's get to them juicy topics of the
Hey,
fights
yo.
that was announced.
That was crazy. That was crazy, bro.
What?
Well, you said what you called them?
Them juicy fights?
Hey, yo. It's crazy.
Juicy fights?
Calling anything juicy is wow. I ain't gonna lie.
You're reaching. You're
No, I'm
reaching.
not. No, I'm not. I said calling anything juicy as a grown man is wild. Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
that you can't, so you
They
can't call a
laughing
steak
at you.
juicy?
They laughing at you, bro. Look. He said them juicy topics. Juicy? He gay. Wooster shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, fuck y'all.
All right. We done talking about Alicia Scott Steiner built
And
that.
her hard ass clit. Anyway,
Yo, this nigga's wild. So let's talk about, in my opinion, a fight that I didn't think was good. I was just saying yesterday or the day before. I forgot when I went live. I think it was yesterday. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, they acting like they don't want to make that fight for some reason. Like, they keep talking about the fight, but it seemed like it keep falling through. But we just got a huge announcement today that O'Shaquie Foster will be facing and defending his WBC junior lightweight title versus Raymond Savage for May 30th in Houston. Sources have told Mike Coppinger the bout will air live on DAZN. Now, shout out to both of these fighters for putting this fight together, man. Shout out to O'Shaquie Foster because, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie. Like, O'Shaquie was shooting for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson was acting like, he had bigger fish to fry. He really wasn't too interested in that fight. He kept referring, Raymond Ford to go ahead and take the fight instead. Raymond Ford, that's a fight that he's been pushing for. He made it clear that he's won this fight on several occasions. And O'Shaquie Foster is gladly obliging him. So shout out to both of these fighters for coming together to make this fight happen. I would have loved to have seen this fight on June 27th. I would have loved to have seen this fight in New York. But, you know, it seems like they're going to be having their own fight May 30th out in Houston. I know that Raymond Ford trains out in Houston with Shakur and them. And I think O'Shaquie trains in Houston as well. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. Don't Foster, don't he live in Houston? Oh, I'm tripping. I know he from like Louisiana or some shit, but don't he live in Houston now? When he was sparring Shakur and shit, I think he was those sparring sessions were in Houston.
I got Raymond Ford by split decision.
Ooh-wee. That's a good fucking fight, man. I ain't gonna lie.
The reason I say split decisions because O'Shaquie is that good in his own right.
Yeah, he lives and trains in Houston. So shit, we got one fighter that lives and trains in Houston. They both live and train in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So this is a good one, man. This is a good fight. Raymond Ford, like I said, and I've said this on several occasions, he's one of the best fighters that I've ever seen in the gym. Like, I've had the pleasure of watching him spar at Pivot Boxing Academy a while back. This was about like 2-3 years ago. It was a hell of an experience. Raymond Ford, he's fast. He got good power, good combinations. Very, very, very sharp fighter. And O'Shaquie Foster, man, he's very sharp in his own right, very intelligent, very experienced, great boxing ability. This is going to be a hell of a chess match, man. I really don't know who's going to win this. I'm going to keep it real because I keep thinking, like, initially I was like, yeah, O'Shaquie got it. But then I went back and I watched a few of my favorite Raymond Ford performances, and I'm like, man. But, you know, it's also something that stands out about both of them, unfortunately. Like, they do be having some ups and downs in their performances, man. Like, you know, they'll look super sharp one fight, then look all right in the next fight. You know what I mean? Then look like the best fighter in their division. Then they perform where it's like it's a close one, or just an underwhelming performance overall. So I think both of these guys have a bit of inconsistency, but guess what? They don't like each other. They don't fuck with each other at all. They've been going back and forth for a hot ass minute, so I know they're gonna train their asses off. They both gonna have chips on their shoulders, and guess what? Raymond Ford lost. They both have lost their world titles, but the difference is O'Shaquie was able to get his back. Raymond Ford is realizing that this is another world title opportunity for him. He wins this, he becomes a multiple division world champion. You know what I mean? If O'Shaquie wins, that's another night. If you beat Cool Boy and Raymond Ford back to back, you building a hell of a resume. So great fucking fight. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to really. This is probably gonna be the hardest I'm gonna have to study. You know, a fight. To be honest with you, I can see Raymond Ford, you know, being on his sharp, you know, fast hands, combination punching shit, and get the better of the exchanges with O'Shaquie Foster. I can see O'Shaquie Foster, you know, keeping the range on, you know, Raymond Ford and picking him off, and you know, just having his way. You know what I'm saying? So one side is telling me Foster, but I'm like, and I think I am leaning towards Foster. I think I've been leaning more towards that. But Raymond Ford is when he's on, he's very, very hard to stop, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So this is a great fight. I'm looking forward to seeing this shit. And
I got $10 on Savage.
We could bet time.
Bet.
Yeah. Just remind me, bro.
I got you.
But great fight overall. This is out of all the fights that was announced, this is the one that I enjoyed hearing about the most. So man,
Facts.
2026 is cooking up, man. Hopefully both of these guys have phenomenal training camps. I hope both of these guys you know, make it to the night of the fight and we get
both come in their best shape.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't want to hear nothing about Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford, they said that he I was hearing, I'm not sure, but I was hearing that Raymond Ford had a bad training camp and he had a tough weight cut. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, somebody having a bad weight cut or You got plenty of time to prepare, man. Plenty of time. You got a good 6 weeks. And y'all been talking for a while, so y'all should have been training since y'all had discussions. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, I hope.
It's April 6th, about to be April 7th, May 30th. So when we looking at this calendar, is let me see how much time there is. 1, 2, 3,
Like a month and
4,
a half.
5,
Okay.
6, 7. You got 7 weeks and some change. Damn near 8 weeks. There ain't no reason why y'all not properly prepared. And guess what? You know what's going to be extremely uh favorable and Raymond Ford's corner? Shakur Stevenson. Raymond Ford is going to have some phenomenal work to get ready for this fight. You already know. Shakur going to do whatever he can to help Raymond Ford be extremely ready for this fight.
Shakur and Keyshawn.
If Keyshawn around, yeah, of course. But I don't know if Keyshawn's going to really be involved. But I know for sure Shakur going to be all in. You know, Keyshawn traveling, he getting ready for Nair. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yo, I hope both fighters come in at the top best physical condition. I hope they both make weight very well, very easily. Both look very hydrated. I hope both niggas don't leave they fight in the gym.
Yeah.
I don't want no excuses. At the post fight press conference, I want to hear, man, I had the best training camp. He was just better. That's it. That's all.
I hope so too, man. This is a great fight that the sport of boxing deserves. In all honesty, we got two guys that's, in my opinion, both in their prime. Raymond Ford was having a little bit of trouble getting down to 126. Yeah, 130. They say he feels a lot better with that additional weight. O'Shaquie Foster coming off of the biggest win of his career. Like, there's no reason why these guys don't put on the show for the people, man. You know, Raymond Ford a dog, O'Shaquie, he a dog. I see a little bit of everything happening in this fight. I see some shootouts. I see some, chess matches going on. You know what I mean? I'm seeing motherfuckers looking to prove to each other how greater one's will is than the other. Like I see a little bit of everything, bro.
I see a knockdown. Not knockout, but a knockdown. Late.
Ooh-wee.
Late though. Late knockdown. Maybe 10th.
Corey about to pull up to the fight. He in Houston. Absolutely. They train together. I think Raymond Ford trainer is like Shakur's brother or some shit. Or his cousin or something. They related some way, somehow.
It's me.
Let me see. WBC on the line? Yes. Shaggy defending his WBC title versus Raymond Ford. Hell yeah. As of right now, I'm leaning towards O'Shaquie. I ain't gonna lie, but if Raymond pull it off, it's a bad motherfucker, bro.
I hope. Yo, what I'm hoping for is a late stoppage by Raymond Ford. That's what I'm hoping for. Not saying it's gonna happen.
If Raymond Ford do that, that'll be very, very impressive.
And the way I see him doing that is punching in combination.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't see him getting him with one shot. Maybe one shot just hurts him if he catches him super clean and then he like tees off and drops him and then he's out. But that's the only way.
Yo,
I
now
see that happening.
I agree with Tricks right here, and I was about to get into this, but y'all beat me to the punch every time, man. If Shaq wins, I want to see Shakur versus Shaq next. I feel like there's a fight we got to see, and I agree. You know why? Because when Shaq got that WBC interim title at lightweight, this motherfucker Shakur was acting like he didn't want to fight him, and he like, man, you need to go fight Raymond Ford. Like, you ducking Raymond Ford. So with Shakur doing that, he's putting an obstacle in front of O'Shaquie, right? Oh, man, you worried about me? You need to go fight him. So if he go ahead and he beat motherfucking Raymond Ford, now what's Shakur gonna say? Now what he gonna say?
Beat Keyshawn, you know that.
No, but Keyshawn talking about going to 47. You know what I mean? Shakur talking about going between 35 to 40 to make the biggest fights. Okay. Well, Shockey willing to fight you there. So now what we saying?
They could both meet in the middle at 35. If they really want to do it that way.
I agree. Marissa said Foster said he would pay Shakur's sanctioning fees if he wins. I like that, man. I love that energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just like seeing somebody do that shit to Shakur because Shakur, he been terrorizing niggas for a long time. Like, oh, I want to fight him. So it is kind of refreshing to see somebody pull that same card on Shakur, bringing up sparring sessions and like Shakur. And I know there may have been a little bit of truth there because of how personal Shakur took it. He was talking about fighting the nigga outside of the ring and all types of shit. Like, since when?
Yo, real quick, right? Let's say hypothetically, Shock beats Shock beats Savage by knockout, then moves up to 40 and then stops Shakur. What number on that pound for pound list do he belong in? I'm saying number 2.
Bro, this nigga Slime got the craziest hypothetical ever, bro.
It's boxing, bro. Anything can happen.
Slime really got the like he never go alive without saying what if.
I love the what ifs though.
This nigga Slime is the king of hypotheticals, bro. I swear
Bro,
to God.
I like to have people thinking of what could possibly happen. It's boxing,
Thinking
bro.
outside the box. No, that's I get it. I'm just saying you always do that. I think that shit funny. But he said Bethea said that's a wild what if. I mean, but when Slime follows up and he said this boxing, I mean, that's valid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I say the what ifs. That's the only reason I do it, because it
he
is
said
boxing.
tinfoil hat shit. Always remember, my brother. One two fish.
Nah, but what number on that pound for pound list do y'all think he belong in? I say number 2 if that happens.
If he stops Shakur, bro,
And Raymond Ford.
that nigga is top 5, top 4 for sure. If you stop Shakur, fuck Raymond Ford. If you stop Shakur just off that, you wilding, bro. Like you skipping that pound for pound line, something crazy. Y'all niggas ever been to Six Flags? You got that flash pass.
Yep.
That's how that nigga gonna move up that pound for pound list, bro. That nigga Shock gonna get that flash pass, get right to the front of the line every time.
Bro, I live like 15 minutes away from Six Flags.
There's a few different ones though. So there's one up where you live.
Yeah, there's one at Agawam.
Oh, all right. We got one in Jackson, New Jersey. That's like
Yeah, that's I went to that one when I was like 11.
In Jersey?
Yeah.
Fuck you was doing over here?
It was my cousin. We went for my cousin's birthday.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you went on King the Car?
That crazy fast ass one?
It was like the tallest roller coaster in the country.
Yeah, I didn't go on that. My mom did.
Yo, they took that shit down. They knocked it down. But
I bet, bro, that shit was crazy as shit.
Bro, there was times where the roller coaster wasn't picking up enough speed and it would just roll backwards. That was some scary shit, bro.
Bro, I said I would do it. I told my mom, I was like, I'll do it if you do it first and I see how that ride goes. My mom, bro, that joint.
Bro, the ride
started,
only like
they
30
moved,
seconds,
bro, they moved forward a little bit and then they just shot like a rocket. Boom, and then they went up that big ass drop. I was like, all right, nope. I'm like, fuck that.
Well, it's only like 30 seconds, but that 30 seconds go crazy.
Bro, that drop is insane. And then you start.
I was on there. I remember that shit. And I was at the front too. That was the crazy part.
I never been on that, but just watching that drop, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, bro. But I don't know what it is now, bro. When I get on roller coasters now, I be feeling like I gotta throw up. I don't know what that is, bro. When I was younger, I never had that problem. When I was down Ocean City for vacation last year, bro, we went on all the rides, bro. And I'm like, yo, I have to stop because my head spinning. Like, yo.
Probably a mixture of like food and drinks in your stomach just swishing around because of all the movement.
Bro, that I'm trying to take. When I was a young boy, though, I never had them issues, bro. Like, I remember when I was a young boy, I never had to wear sunscreen. I would just get dark as shit. Now I gotta put sunscreen on and all that bullshit, bro. I don't know what be going on with my age, bro. I be having some weird shit going on. What was the roller coaster called? It's called King the Ka. So King, King, and then you got to put DA, and I think it's KA. If you look it up on YouTube, they got people that recorded that shit. They
I thought it
recorded.
was I thought it was Kingdom Come, like
No,
you know what I'm saying?
King the Ka.
Oh,
But
okay,
they
okay.
knocked it down. They knocked it down.
Over here, they had they got like this 400-foot tall swing. I'm good.
Hell no. I did
And
that.
then
But
the swing spins in circles.
When they put you in the ball and it's like a bungee cord and they just fucking launch you in the fucking outer space. Fuck, bro.
I don't think I'm skinny enough to get on that yet.
Bro, I did that shit, bro. Like never again, bro. Holy shit. I felt like shit was about to fall out, bro. Holy bro, that was crazy, bro. That shit was a little bit too intense for me. But anyways, let's get into the other fights. You know what I'm saying? Because O'Shaquie Foster and Raymond Ford is a great fight. But we also got Abdullah Mason, the youngest world champion in the sport of boxing, to my knowledge, at least within the male boxing. I think females got like an 18-year-old world champion right now. But anyways, Abdullah Mason, the youngest male champion in the sport of boxing right now, the WBO lightweight champion of the world, is going up against, I believe, a former world champion in his own right with Joe Cordina. Now, a lot of y'all know who Joe Cordina was because he was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson at one point in time, but Shakur Stevenson had a hand injury, and as a result of that, he was no longer able to follow through with the fight. But it looks like Joe Cordina is getting another opportunity. I just saw Joe Cordina fight recently. I believe it was Gabriel Flores that he fought out in Stockton. I think that's where the fight took place. And Joe Cordina did his thing. He did what he needed to do. He got the unanimous decision. Looked like he hurt Gabriel Flores multiple times throughout the fight. And, he solidified, his case for, getting this huge opportunity against Abdullah. So, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm really excited for Abdullah because the fight is going to be going down on July 4th. So them niggas going to go ahead and be like, what we going to expect? Fireworks. And niggas it's going to be the one time where niggas is going to be in the right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's July 4th, yeah. So they're going to be fighting July 4th at the Rocket Arena, ironically.
Where's that?
It's a lot of irony. It's in Cleveland.
Oh, okay. Word. That's a homecoming fight. That's fire.
At the Rocket Arena in Cleveland. So that's dope, man.
You know why I respect this fight? Because number one, this is a great fight. It's a homecoming fight, and it's not an easy fight.
It's not. Joe Cordina could rumble. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Abdullah gonna whoop that ass. I think Abdullah gonna put them hands on him, and I think he's gonna be very focused. But you know how some fighters act when they fight in their hometown, man. Like some dudes, they fall victim to that pressure. So we're gonna see exactly what Abdullah built like. I feel like we already got a sense of like how much dog he got in him. We seen it with the Sam Noakes fight. We seen that he comes in phenomenal shape. He punches with bad intentions, but he also leaves a lot of openings. And Joe Cordina does have some experience. He's been around the block, so maybe he sees some defensive flaws in Abdullah that he feels like he could take advantage of.
I was gonna say this could also potentially be, depending on how the fight goes, a tougher fight than Sam Noakes.
He could be. I mean, he's more experienced than Sam Noakes. That's for sure. But yeah, for sure. I don't think he's as strong or as powerful as Sam Noakes, but he may be more intelligent, just more savvy in the ring. But regardless of the situation, man, congratulations to Abdullah Mason. He got a homecoming fight. That's something that he's been looking forward to for a while now. I remember him speaking about it previously. And he's going in there with a former world champion. So this is a solid name for the resume, especially, with being as young as Abdullah Mason is. It's a solid name. And that just lets you know that Top Rank, they believe in their boy. You know what I mean? They believe in his abilities. And, with you only being, 22 years old to get an opportunity like this, it's huge, bro. So I hope he makes the most of it. Abdullah Mason, fast hands. good punching power, good punch placement. Definitely, need to work on his defense a little bit more. I'm gonna say we haven't really seen that elusiveness out of him. We've seen him get hit, get dropped, all types of stuff. But one thing about Abdullah is he's strong, bro. He a dog. He got a strong mentality. He showed resiliency in there, and he won't take no for an answer. So, it is what it is. I like it. I like the fight for Abdullah. Let
People
me
what
see.
Justin Jackson just said.
Justin Jackson said Mason late stoppage, or he said something
No,
else.
no. When he said,
I don't
was
see it.
that? When he said, he said, "Oh no, that's T Bud. My fault, T Bud. Not Justin Jackson. T Bud."
T Bud said, why was everybody angry when Corey was going to fight Cordina, but not for Dula? Um, I don't really recall the outrage when Shakur fought Joe Cordina. Not saying that there wasn't, but if I had to guess why, it's probably because Corey was associated with like I think people were demanding a big fight out of him. You know what I'm saying? I think people were expecting Shakur to align themselves with the Javante Davises and the guys who were currently in or around his division at the time. So when they heard of Joe Cordina, it's like, bro, we over here trying to push for you to fight somebody like Javante Davis, and you giving us Joe Cordina. So there's probably was a bit of frustration on fan side with that. I think that's completely out of Shakur Stevenson's control. But that's the standards, that's the pedestal that the black fighters put on in America, bro. They're gonna expect fans want these motherfuckers to walk on water. They don't want them to do any wrong. They want to make sure every fight is their biggest fight. And if you take a fight that they feel like is subpar or is unworthy of their attention, then they're gonna criticize you for it. That's how that shit got. That's how that shit goes. Joe Cordina was coming off of a loss. I know that he was trying to. Shakur was trying to get a couple fights, but they just weren't coming together. Like I remember he was trying to fight Vasil Lomachenko. Lomachenko was trying to fight him in the arena outside of the ring.
Loma's a bitch. That's all I'm saying.
I remember he was chasing William Cepeda. William Cepeda for De La Hoya and them wasn't trying to get shit popping for a while until Turkey cashed him out. Like it was a few, it was a few situations where Shakur was trying to lock in big fights and they wasn't willing to give him an opportunity. So, I'm not going to put hella criticism on Shakur for that. Like one thing I'm not going to do is, criticize a fighter for trying to make big fights. Well, I'm going to criticize the guy who tried to stray away from making big fights. That's the ones I had a problem with. You know what I mean?
Yo, when we get to the open boxing topics, I'm gonna go on a little rant.
Okay. Well, we actually about to get into it. Let me see what else is there to talk about. Oh yeah. So I seen, and this is highly unfortunate because this is a fight that we were just talking about yesterday between David Morrell versus Callum Smith.
Oh,
Now,
yep.
unfortunately, Callum Smith had to pull out with an injury. I don't remember exactly what the injury was. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull that up real quick.
Was it in a hand injury?
And so according to Ring Magazine, Callum Smith suffered an injury in training camp and is withdrawn from his light heavyweight fight versus Dave Morrell on April 18th in Liverpool, sources tell the Ring. Now, like I said, this is definitely an L for boxing. This is a fight that we was looking forward to. Stylistically, it would have been very appealing. I like Callum Smith's style. He's a big light heavyweight. It's crazy that he was making super middleweight to begin with. And it's crazy that somebody as small as Canelo actually beat Callum Smith. But regardless, one of my favorite shots from Callum Smith is that big left hook to the body, left hook up top. I like his power. I like how sharp his punches come off. David Morrell, so that's a dangerous motherfucker right there, boy. Especially at 168. I think he kind of lost something going up to 175, but very fast. He got good speed. He got decent footwork whenever he feels like using it. Explosive, powerful, concussive knockout power when he hits motherfuckers on the button. I didn't really see it too much at light heavyweight, but at 168, he was really putting motherfuckers' lights out. You know what I mean?
I feel like what he lost was his stamina.
It seemed like he's hitting these guys at light heavyweight, and they're not feeling his punch as much because they're bigger guys. That's just what I be peeping. But you know, like he was hurting David Benavidez, but David Benavidez came up from 168 just like you. When he was fighting Katiev and shit, like he was getting some shots off on Katiev, but Katiev was clearly hurting Morell more than Morell was hurting him. And I know that's a drug cheat, so fuck him. It is what it is. But that was apparent in the fight, in my opinion. So, fight that we was really looking forward to. Callum Smith suffered an injury. I hope that he recovers from that injury as soon as possible and get right back in the mix. And hopefully we can still see these guys fight. But I'm seeing, and you can see it in these comments right here, that they're requesting that Ben Whittaker step in for Callum Smith. Now,
I would like that.
I would like that too, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. That shit ain't happening, bro. That shit is not happening. Eddie Hearn is not the nigga he just signed. This nigga is not going to put him anywhere near any fucking David Morrell right now. I'm sorry to burst y'all bubble. I know that y'all being very optimistic and, you know, you're hoping that this fight happens. They are not doing that. Not saying that Ben Whittaker's pussy. We don't really know that yet. But what I am saying is that from a business aspect, Eddie Hearn is attempting to build Ben Whittaker's profile. He's looking to make him the next big UK star. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that he has planned for somebody like Ben Whittaker. This shit not happening, bro. He's not about to, with the first, we got like 1 or 2 fights with Eddie so far. Ain't no way in the beginning of this fucking tenure at Matchroom Boxing is he going to be fighting no fucking David Morrell, bro.
I'm going to tell you why I would like to see that fight. Because this nigga, what's the fucking name again? But Whittaker will get humbled horribly.
Yeah, all that showman shit he was doing, that shit ain't gonna work. That show off shit, that flashy shit, that shit ain't gonna work with nobody like David Morrell. You know what I mean? Because David Morrell, young, he athletic, just like Ben Whittaker. He could box just like Ben Whittaker. He ain't gonna be doing none of that show off shit, that drunken master shit that he be doing. That shit's not gonna work at all. And I don't think Ben Whittaker experienced enough to get in there with somebody like David Morrell right now. At this point, Morrell's battle tested. So this is either gonna make him more dangerous or is it gonna make him, you know, have a short prime, I guess you would say. But you know, David Morrell, he ain't really take much damage. You know what I'm saying? He's still young, he's still youthful, he's still in his prime, in my opinion. I think he could do some great shit and possibly become a world champion if he plays his cards right. But I'm gonna applaud David Morrell regardless, because goddamn, this dude just been running into the smoke with no fucks given, bro. No fucks given whatsoever. So I hope he gets a replacement opponent. I hope y'all don't hold y'all breath on, you know, the idea of Ben Whittaker stepping in. If Ben Whittaker step in, that nigga's a fucking dog.
Facts.
If he do that, and listen, this fight is supposed to be on what they say, April 17th?
Mm-hmm.
No, April 18th. If this motherfucker Ben Whittaker steps in on 11 days' notice to fight a fucking David Morrell, that's a bad motherfucker, bro. That's a bad motherfucker. Yo, Ben Whittaker, do me a favor. Do the Xander Zayas, man. Do the Xander Zayas. Let me see your young ass do some shit. You know what I mean? Let me see you go ahead and take on the channel. Let's see if you really cut like that. Do the Xander Zayas, cuz. Let's see.
But I want to see you do the same shit you do to everybody else against Morell. See how that works.
Do that. Hell yeah. I'm rocking with my Cuban brother on this one, man. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
That shit ain't going. It ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. We rocking with Cuba on that one. Let me see what the people talking about. My boy Tricks in the building said it's similar to when Eddie Hearn said Conor Benn isn't ready for boots. Eddie feels like he ain't ready for Morrell. Absolutely. He's not cashing out his guy. He's not cashing out Ben Whittaker anytime soon. Ben Whittaker is a showman. You know what I mean? He has potential. You know, he's marketable. He gonna do whatever he can to shelter that motherfucker until it's ready to
cash him out.
Yeah, that's not where they at right now. Rocking with Cuba 100%. Hell yeah. I'm rocking with David Morrell for the rest of his career. The fact that he fought David Benavidez so young in his career when he didn't have to, you going in there with motherfucking Katiev right after the fact. Now you getting in there. You was attempting to get in there with Callum Smith. Like, you gotta respect motherfuckers like this, bro. These are niggas that need to be applauded. I mean, we gotta stop clowning fighters for losing and losing in front of the world and getting knocked down, knocked out, all that shit. We gotta start applauding these dudes, man, because these type of guys with these type of mentalities are very rare, man. So, like, let's say, hypothetically, let's say Boots knocks out Xander Zayas, right? I don't want to see nobody clowning Xander Zayas, bro. I really don't. You know what I mean? Because it's like, did he get knocked out? Yes. Are we happy because Boots won? Yes. But one thing I'm gonna do, I don't even fuck with Xander like that, especially after the conversation that me and him had. But I'm gonna give him all the credit in the world. I'm gonna give him all the credit in the world because he had every reason to not fight him, and he still fought him. He could have flexed like, "Oh man, I'm a unified champion. I'm going after the big fish. Like, I ain't worried about somebody who ain't champion right now." He could have did that, but he didn't. He gave him the opportunity when motherfuckers wasn't trying to give him that. That's why I could really appreciate Xander. He gave Boots an opportunity when nobody was trying to give him an opportunity. Virgil ain't giving him an opportunity. Sebastian Fundora didn't give him an opportunity. You know what I mean? So you gotta respect him. He could have did the same shit. He chose not to. So you gotta respect that. You gotta respect Xander for that opportunity, for him taking this chance. I ain't tolerating nobody talking crazy about Xander after June 27th. Hell no. Morell, funny as fuck. He said, "Hey Ben, how you older than me and still a prospect?" Morell, you're not a champion. You know that, right? Hope you know you're not a champion, Morell. But that is funny though. That is funny. But Morell ain't never have a world title neither. So if you calling Ben Whittaker a prospect, nigga, you are too. I mean, you a contender. You a contender. There's a difference. I feel like that's getting like, I feel like people overusing that word to the point where people don't even know what prospect means. It's a funny little term though. You know what I mean? But yeah. Morell thought he said something. I mean, he talking shit, so it is funny. But it's like, Morell, you know you're not a world champion, right? Like, you know this. But yeah. So we gonna open up the platform for some open boxing topics. My boy Slime said he got a vent about something, so the floor is yours.
All right. So I'm gonna start it off like this. Lomachenko, you're a cunt. That's number one, right? Why do I say you're a cunt? Because you're a bitch. Why do I say you're a bitch? Because when Shakur wanted to fight you, you fought Cambosis, then fucking retired. Pussy. When Devin Haney put hands on you, you cried about the shit in the locker room. It looked like you were laughing about the shit. It looked like something was funny. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, you tried to fight Tank, but when it came down to 35, when you were both at 35, you didn't want to fight Tank. I think it was at one point that Tank wanted to get was willing to do the fight with Loma,
Yeah,
right?
but Loma low key announced his retirement after the Cambosis fight, and Tank tried to fight him after that.
Mm.
Because Loma did a whole interview after Cambosis. He was like, "Yo, like I was done, like I was retired. The only reason why I came back was because my dad convinced me to come back." So that's basically what he said. So in my head, I'm like, "Oh, well, he retired then." And then he let Bob and them know that he was done with boxing. But we knew that already because he said it in the interview. So Tank seen that Loma was on his way out and shit, and was like, "Oh yeah, let's try to make a fight happen with Loma." Nigga, it's too late, nigga. It's too
And
late.
and to be real, the only reason you really beat Jermaine Ortiz is because they wanted to make that money with you and Devin Haney. Because what's a bigger fight? Loma versus Haney, not Ortiz versus Haney. But Ortiz did beat you that night. But the fact that you got that win, you got that gift, Nigga, you weren't crying in the locker room about that. You wasn't crying about that. You was happy and cheering and shit and talking crazy to Devin after. But when it came to Devin beating your ass, because you only won 4 rounds out of the 12, bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You cried about it like a bitch. Then you had all these excuses and all these woo woo woos. Nigga, fuck you. Genuinely. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
my boy Trickster. My boy Trickster also slimes mad because his boy Ortiz got his ass whooped by Loma. Makes sense.
If you think that, you didn't watch the fight. But no, I don't give a fuck about Ortiz. I'm just talking about Loma in general. He is turkey and he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He is the
Slime.
definition. He is the definition of when niggas don't get their way, they bitch about it. Slime be having the most random beefs. Nah, I just be thinking about shit that gets me mad when it comes to boxing.
What else? What else, man?
Um, who else can I rant about? Connor Ben, you're another bitch. You're gonna fight a man for 15 M's who's never been outside of 140, out of 140. I almost said 147, out of 140, never been out of that weight. Is super on the decline. Almost got stopped by Jojo Diaz. Um, almost no, he did get his ass whooped, super whooped by Devin Haney. Um, who else did he fight? Oh, he got his ass whooped by Jack Catterall. And this is the nigga you're trying to fight.
Don't forget, Reeves was talking about going to bare knuckle in MMA after he lost them Jones
Oh
too.
yeah, and after he lost those fights, that nigga wanted to transition to other sports. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass whooped by Devin Haney. He wanted to go do MMA. He wanted to go throw leg kicks and shit. He lost to Jack Catterall. That nigga wanted to fucking do bare knuckles. Nigga, you're gonna beat him, and then what? He's gonna want to play cricket. He want to be a professional pickleball player.
Nigga want to play rugby.
Yeah, like you know what I'm
Yo,
saying? That nigga wants to be a professional pool ball player.
that nigga he gonna get knocked out by Connor Ben and want to play leapfrog.
He's gonna be the he is gonna beat
Can I jump
Staverne's
over you?
record.
Can I jump over you?
Can I jump over you? He's gonna take the title away from Berman Stavern for limbo champion.
Yo, that nigga J Day said this nigga said Reeves is gonna be playing cornhole.
Yo, that nigga Regis gonna be a professional horseshoe player.
Nigga,
Wow, the flick of the wrist is crazy.
yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like Regis needs to sit down, retire somewhere, and sit down and eat gumbo and shut the fuck up somewhere, right? And then eat gumbo.
that Louisiana shit.
Yeah. This nigga needs to shove 7 crumpets up his ass and fight somebody notable. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, why couldn't you fight a
Reeves is gonna be a potato sack racing gold medalist.
potato sack racing gold medalist?
This nigga gonna be a potato sack racing gold medalist.
Yo. That nigga's gonna be a professional hide and seek champion.
And Regis, yo, Conor Ben gonna hit that nigga with a left hook on top of his head, bro. That nigga gonna be the double Dutch champ, bro. Oh my god, that double Dutch is the shit with the jump rope, right?
Yep. That nigga's
he was doing the cat daddy when Jojo Diaz hit him and shit. So I can only imagine what the fuck when Conor Ben hit him upside his head with that first flush ass temple shot.
that nigga's gonna want to be a marine biologist.
Yo,
I promise you that. That nigga's gonna want to study
he gonna feel like he underwater for sure, bro. Like when Conor Ben hit him with some shit.
he's gonna want to be a shark gynecologist. I promise you that.
He just fought you bang twice. Give him a break. No, Justin,
Who
your
said
problem
that?
is Justin
Justin.
trying to give niggas a break. See, because you a fat nigga, right? So you always need a break with whatever you do. Going up steps, getting into your car. You know what I mean? Like you
Putting
want
on lotion.
when you take your belt off. You know what I mean? When you unbutton your pants, you be needing a break all the time. Just because your fat ass need a break don't mean that everybody else need a break, man. Fuck Connor Benn,
That
bro.
nigga takes deep breaths between chews.
He that nigga, he eat soup, got that little pre-sweat on his nose.
No, like this nigga said he fought this nigga you bang twice. And nigga, one thing about a drug cheat is we don't give him no breaks.
Right. Look, he defended 2 drug cheats in one day. This nigga Justin,
Hmm.
shut up.
Go ahead and say Ryan's not racist. Just might as well say that.
No, Justin do that. I'm taking his ranch. He getting banned. Like that, I'm not even playing. Okay, I can't stand the cool, bro. I know Justin ain't cut. Justin not cut like that. No, don't do that. Hell no.
Oh shit,
Oh,
bro.
trying to
Like,
tell you, I'm gonna post a box. I'm gonna post me training tomorrow. I'm gonna post me training tomorrow.
yo, this is what I was gonna say. Why couldn't you fight somebody like Virgil Ortiz? Why couldn't you fight Tim Zoo? Why couldn't you fight
Oh, fuck all that. Why you ain't? You said you was going back down to 147. So why you ain't go ahead and fight
Devin Haney?
Evan Haney? Why you ain't follow through with the Rolly Romero fight? Rolly was waiting on you, cuz. He's waiting on you.
And Rolly might beat your ass.
Shit, that'd have been a good job. I ain't gonna lie. But
And if
Rolly,
Rolly spark you, he going on that pound for pound list.
wait,
Top
wait,
like number
wait,
11.
hold up, Slime. You said Tim Zoo.
Yeah, I said Tim Zoo.
You want to see Conor Ben fight Tim Zoo?
No, I'm just saying instead of fighting a nigga like Regis Prograis at a catch weight of 150, why not fight a nigga like Tim Zoo instead?
Oh, yeah, that's still a trash fight, but it's better than Regis. Yeah.
Way, but anything is better than fucking Regis Prograis. You're fighting a nigga who's 140, a natural 140 pounder, when you just came from 2 fights at 160. Bro, Conor Ben, I hope you're eating
Oh,
a hot dog, bro.
you know who you got to blame for that though? The WBC. WBC gave him a #1 ranking when he ain't fighting 147 in like 3 years. Just because they heard he was coming back down, the WBC gave him a #1 ranking. When there's been people at 147 that's been climbing and climbing and trying to get to the top of that rankings list, they gave Conor Ben that opportunity. You also got to blame Rolly in though, because even though Conor Ben ain't fight there in a long time, Rolly was willing to give him an opportunity. So it was a
You,
whole lot of
you know
bullshit.
what? I hope something like like what happened to Roy Jones versus Antonio Tarver happened to him against Regis.
yo, if Regis gonna fight for another 20 years, he not got Conor Ben. Yo, he gonna be like, what? He gonna be like, MMA? Nigga, fuck MMA. Yo, he gonna be talking. Bear
Yo,
not.
he's gonna at that Zuffa boxing press conference, he's gonna be like, man, Dana White's a bitch.
Yo, he gonna be talking crazy, bro. Conor Ben gonna be salty as shit. He gonna try to climb back to Eddie, and Eddie's gonna be like, nah, nah, nah.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be like, if you want to get signed back to Matchroom, you gotta fight
he's gonna be
Boots.
like, fuck you. All
No,
right.
no, no. He's gonna
Yeah,
say fight Boots.
he gonna tell that nigga, you're a very dirty fighter. You're a very, very dirty fighter. You wanna fight on Matchroom again? Fight Jerome Ennis.
Fight Jerome Ennis.
Oh my god. You wanna get back in our good graces? Fight Jerome Ennis at 154. Oh my
He's gonna. You know what Conor Ben's excuse is gonna be? I got my period. That's what he's gonna say.
That nigga going, man, when he hear Jerron in his name, that nigga going to take a whole bunch of, he going to eat a whole bunch of eggs, bro. That nigga gonna have that clomiphene gonna go going through the fucking roof. Hell yeah.
Bro, like Yo, bro, if Regis do some shit like sparking this nigga Connor Ben, bro, he needs some type of trophy award, something. He's Hall of Fame worthy at that point.
Regis.
Regis spark a nigga like Connor Ben, he
Yo, but
gets a spot on the Hall of Fame.
he keep talking like shit sweet with Connor Ben, bro. Man, he better hope Connor Ben ain't back on that shit.
Yo,
Connor
yo,
Ben back
yo,
on that shit. Regis gonna have to retire for real. Mick Doonan, what up, bro?
yo, I promise you this. If Connor Ben takes a funny step from a Regis punch, I'm punching on him in person if I see him. That's how confident I'll be that I could fucking trash him. I'm
Say
gonna just
that
start
again.
swinging on Connor Ben.
Say that again. That nigga said what? Say it again.
Yo, if Regis make that nigga take a funny step from a punch, I promise you, I'm gonna run up on Connor Ben and punch on him. I'm gonna just start swinging, no words. I'm being dead ass. If that happens, bro, I don't care if Regis gets fucking knocked out right after. You take a funny step, you get hurt in any way. I don't give a fuck if you're off balance, nigga, and he punches you. I'm gonna steal on you, bro. I'm gonna hook off on you.
Hey, yo. Oh, cracking the fuck up, bro. Oh my
Bro,
god.
like, yo, bro, I really hope this fight goes in Regis' favor, bro. Like, real bad. Like, I know I got high hopes. I know it's not gonna happen, but shit.
Yo, what the fuck is a Rougarou, bro? What is that? I never looked
Ah,
that shit up. Can somebody tell me what the fuck that
to
is, bro?
me, it sounds like a puzzle that can't be solved or something. Or some shit. That's how I interpret that
Okay,
shit.
the Rougarou is a legendary werewolf-like creature from Louisiana Cajun folklore, often described as having a human body with a wolf or a dog head. Okay, I did not know that.
Oh, never mind. That was way off. What the fuck?
That's actually a fire name, though. I didn't even think of that. I didn't. I would have never thought it was something like that. He said sounds like a racial slur. It really do though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, somebody called me a Rougarou. I'm hitting him with a bat. You fucking Rougarou? What, nigga?
Get off
Bow!
my property, Rougarou. Hell no.
That sounds like a racial slur from Harry
You know where you
Potter.
at? You know where you at, Rougarou? Hell no.
That sounds like a racial slur between aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like another planet. Oh, them the Rougarous right there. But
Ben
yeah, man.
the
Connor
chance.
Ben. Connor Ben. You know
Nathaniel
what?
said, Nathaniel said Ben would have more of a chance winning a belt in women's boxing by becoming a tranny. Damn.
Yo, instead of fighting Regis Prograis, you should have moved to 147, right? And fought my nigga Tiger. Tiger would stop you.
Not
Sorry.
here.
Tiger would stop him. Or at least beat him UD straight up. You know what I'm saying? I think Ryan Garcia could beat fucking Conor Ben. I don't want if that fight was to happen, I'm rooting for Conor Ben just because I want a black fighter to dead ass like stop him out cold. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Mm.
we've seen Conor Ben get hurt.
Young T said Slime really high on Tiger, ain't he? Yes, he is.
Who said that?
Young T.
Bro, Tiger's nice, bro. Tiger's nice. I think he could beat Rohan Polanco. I think he beats Devin Haney fairly easy. I think he beats Rolly fairly easy.
Said who? Who? He beat who fairly easy?
Ryan and Rolly. We're not gonna sit there and act like Ryan got skills. That nigga only got a left hook. That's it. That's literally it.
How you know Tiger can stop that though?
Tiger got good legs, bro. Pause. Pause. First of all.
Mick Dooner said he struggled with Sean Haney.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm done with y'all niggas, bro. I'm too tired for this shit, bro. I ain't gonna
Yo,
hold
these
you.
niggas are stupid.
He struggled. Yo, Mick Dooner is fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that's the homie Mick.
Yeah, that's my Scotland brother. Scotland. Yes, sir. Tiger not gonna let you crack slime.
Oh, yo, who the fuck said that? Yo, Justin said that. Justin said that shit. Yo.
Yo, he got you back from the beginning of the live, bro. Oh my god, that's the comment of the day. This thing
Yo.
he gonna put on quotes. He got good legs. That's definitely a slime quote. He got good legs.
Yo, I'm out of here, bro. Niggas is bullying me now.
Yo, saying
Yo,
that
that's
Sean, saying that Sean wouldn't have ducked Rolly. What? He
who
crazy.
ducked Rolly?
They saying that I don't know. They acting like it's Dev. Young T said, "I think Keyshawn beats Tiger at 47." That's a good one.
You guys got Tiger fucked up.
Man. Tiger and Keyshawn's a good fight. I got Keyshawn too though.
Nigga, I bet $100 on that shit.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
See, man, we gotta see Tiger get them fights, man. I
Yo,
want to see Tiger and Polanco though.
yo, I'm gonna say this. That nigga, let's say Tiger stops Polanco. Y'all niggas ain't gonna sit there and say Keyshawn beats him after that one. I promise you that. Promise y'all don't say that shit.
Mm. Who you got? Tiafimo. This nigga said 100 pesos. Trick said, "Who you got? Tiafimo or Ryan?" I don't even know why this is like much of a discussion. To be honest with you, I got Tiafimo all day.
Absolutely.
I think Tio gonna style on Ryan. I think he'll fuck Ryan up.
And if Tio stops him,
I feel like Tio only loses if he gets knocked out. That's like the only way. You know what I'm saying?
if Tio stops Ryan cold though, he has to do it cold. Like I want to see that nigga
He's
go
not
to
gonna
the
stop
hospital
Ryan.
right
I don't
after.
think he stops Ryan. I don't think he stopped Ryan, but I think he beats him up. I think he styles on him. Like I think he gonna be too fast for Ryan. Ryan got fast hands. Like, he got
You don't think
fast hook. But like I think Tio is the better athlete. He quicker. You know what I mean? Better reflexes, more fluid combinations.
you don't think Ryan makes you don't think Tio makes him quit?
I don't know. I just know that Tio's a way better fighter than Ryan. To me, I
Bro,
think he fuck Ryan up.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
think
this.
Tio need to go ahead and beat him. I think Tio need to go ahead and take that belt off of him. Take it off of him. You know what I mean? Because at this point, like Tio don't fought a lot of good guys. You know what I mean? Win or lose, you know, he stepped up. He beat some niggas, he lost to some niggas. I mean, it is what it is. I don't fuck with none of them.
Yo, I want you niggas to understand that Devin would beat the fuck out of Shakur. I need niggas to like understand that shit
I
already.
don't think so. I
You
don't
think
think,
Shakur wins?
huh?
You think Shakur beats Devin?
The only problem that I see with Shakur and Dev is Devin's size. That's it. Like I don't think Dev's a better fighter than Shakur.
Yo, y'all
I
gonna realize it, right?
think Shakur got better defense than Dev. You know what I mean? I think he got a better inside game than Dev. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just me. Like I think that like Dev got good offense. You know what I mean? But it seems like a lot of the times he's not really willing to commit to his offense because he just be on his bicycle so much. Um, I don't know. I like Shakur more than Dev. Like I really do. But at 47, this nigga Shakur acting like he don't want nothing to do with 47. So that kind of concerns me, to be honest with you. I think that he probably feels like 147 is too much for him. He probably be sluggish at the weight. So like at 47, Dev probably gonna have the edge. But like let's say you put both of them at 35 or 40, I think Shakur beats Dev. Like if you put them in the same weight,
Nah,
yeah, I was telling you,
it'd be
Shakur is
it'd
to
be a
me,
closer fight.
to me he's better than Dev. Like Dev is a good athlete. He got fast hands. He got a world class jab. You know what I mean? Fast hands, fast feet. Good athlete. Great conditioning. Dog. You know what I mean? What I mean by dog is he got heart. Battle tested, smart, ring savvy, ring like he has a lot of good qualities, but I feel like Shakur is a better overall fighter. Like I said, inside game, the only thing inside game, I feel like he way better than Dev. I think Dev really don't. I don't think he really like inside fighting all like that. That's not like his go to. That he got better defense. I think Shakur Stevens is more versatile defensively. I've seen Shakur use his legs. I've seen him sit in the pocket and make you miss. I've seen him use a Philly shell. I've seen him be able to successfully, defend himself in the ropes. I think he's a bit. I don't know. Like I think Shakur is even a better counterpuncher than Dev. You know what I'm saying? Like I think all around the board, Shakur is more skilled, but Devin is skilled in his own right. But that skill plus the size advantage, that might be enough to get over on Shakur.
I just want to see niggas cry when Shakur gets fried by Devin.
Say that again.
I want to see niggas cry when Shakur gets fried by Devin if they fight at 47 with no rehydration clause.
Blaze pound for
And
pound. What up?
and if you beat Devin, bro, I'll become one of your top supporters. I won't ever doubt you at that point. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I already knew you was gonna fry Tio. I thought I had you stopping Tio. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
if you sit there and beat Devin convincingly and make that shit look like the same way you made it look with Tio, I'll never doubt you in a fight. From 47 down. Cause you go to 54 and fight a nigga like Boots, nigga, your head's gonna fly to Newark. You know what I mean? But yeah. But nah, bro, I think Devin got a lot of is gonna give a lot of niggas problems going like niggas that go up like bro, if I'm gonna tell you this, if Devin and this nigga Hitchens fight, Hitchens gets stopped.
Who fight?
Devin and Hitchens is getting stopped.
Mm.
He's getting stopped, bro. Like, bro, niggas need to stop sleeping on Dev when it comes to his power. He's shown that he has some type of power. He just doesn't. Niggas just don't really sit there and bang out with him. You don't see niggas be saying, "Oh, Devin don't got no power," but you don't see niggas sitting there and trying to trade with Devin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Anonymous said, "Man, Devin just need to get back in the ring. Tired of all this disrespect." Who disrespects Devin?
These Devin haters, some boxers, you know.
Hitchens
But
didn't beat any champs at 147. I don't. I think Hitchens is like. I don't think.
Hitchens fries this nigga Ryan.
He'll outbox the fuck out of Ryan if he, don't get touched. I
Bro.
don't know. I don't know if Hitchens got a chin. I don't know, bro. I really don't.
If Hitchens gets stopped by Devin, I'm already gonna like hear the tears coming from Ree's room.
You gonna hear the tears?
Yeah, like all the way from over here, in Massachusetts to Atlanta. I'm just gonna hear that nigga crying. The tears hit the phone.
Oh man.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you something. He's not beating Devin. Bro, I don't even think Hitchens beat Tiger, nigga. That ass.
Yeah, this nigga, man. Let me
Bro,
see.
y'all sleeping on Tiger, man.
Blaze pound for pound said DHP invites the criticism. Rolly and PBC just exposed that DHP doesn't have a capital the front end of main card. DHP needs Turkey right now to put a fight on. Well, I gotta talk. I gotta talk to somebody who really knows how this shit goes, because I'm pretty sure that if Devin's independent, right? If Devin's independent, he's coming over on their platform to fight. I'm pretty sure PBC has to be the one to put the bread up for both guys. Like, I'm pretty certain that's what it is. Like, you coming on their network, you fighting on their platform. I'm pretty sure they're the ones who have to put the bread up. I gotta see though. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do some research. Slime loves him some Tiger. Yes, he does.
Who said that?
Buffanian.
Oh, bro, I remember when niggas was saying all of you in this channel in this channel was saying Tiger was gonna get fucking fried by this nigga Nico Flies. This nigga beat the fucking dog shit out of Nico Flies. That nigga, bro, you would think that nigga Nico Flies got bad grades the entire school year the way he got whooped.
He really did fuck Flies up bad.
He styled on him. Especially when he tied him up real quick and let his hands go. Pow, pow, pow. I'm like, holy shit. Bro, I knew it was over the time he went down for the second time. I was like, yeah, it's clips. It's clips right there. The way he fell, I was like, what the fuck?
Flies got beat up bad, bro. That was terrible.
That nigga felt like he ran out of battery.
He what?
He felt like he ran out of battery. Like he just shut down like a Dell computer. Do-do-do-do. You know what I mean?
Shit. Let me see. Damn, yo, they keep giving me trouble with that children's book, man. They killing me with this shit, bro.
Yo, if Alicia Baumgardner gets stopped bad, like out cold, like on some Pacquiao shit versus Caroline Dubois, I'm make a song about that shit. Make it go viral.
What's it gonna be called?
It's gonna be called Night Night Bitch.
Oh my, this nigga's crazy.
That's what it's gonna be called. And it's not even gonna be it's gonna be a instrumental with just her getting stopped in the background. It's not even gonna be a song. You know what I'm saying? This nigga going this nigga Justin, he's gonna see that bitch on the canvas. That nigga gonna run to wherever she at and give her ass to mouth.
He gonna sit on Alicia's face. Hey, I'm here to save you. He gonna sit right. He gonna sit right
Yo.
on Alicia's face.
Yo, oh my god. Yo, wonder he gonna dye her hair brown. Shit's crazy. Justin, I know you'd give her ass to mouth too. Man, this nigga Justin's crazy. Bro,
His mouth is fucking You saying this is gonna put his ass in her mouth? Or
or vice versa, whichever one, nigga. It don't matter. He said, whatever which one I'm scoring. So I don't give a fuck how it go. I'm scoring
the
tonight.
closest I'm gonna get to her. I have to do something.
I have to do something. He gonna jump in the ring and just motorboat the shit out of her.
Young T said, I hope Boots is patient and shows more of his defense against Xander. I think he gonna show a little bit of everything, man. I really do. I really feel like, and I'm watching Xander and shit, bro. This shit gonna be bad. I'm trying to tell you that if Xander don't learn how to tighten up that lead hand defensively, he gonna run into some hellacious shit, bro.
Yo, Boots, you stop Xander in 1 round, nigga. I want to spar, nigga.
If he stops Xander in 1 round, you better not ever get anywhere near this nigga in the boxing ring. If he's packed Xander in 1 round like he did Lima, no.
Bro, I want to see that nigga. I want to see that nigga Xander go out in the 9th round. That's the one I really want. 9th round. But I want to see him go out. I want to see him go
I won't
out.
be surprised if Xander make it the full distance because of how much he gonna be moving. But I just think Boots gets the best of him. Because you doing all this moving, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's a weakness of Boots. But meanwhile, when Karen did that, he lost every round. So like, how much success did you have really? So that's one thing. Karen had more success walking to Boots, but got dropped in the process and still lost clearly. So it's like you walk to Boots, you're gonna run into some shit. You move away from Boots, Boots is gonna find a way to find you. It's like I'm telling you, bro. Xander, I don't see anything Xander do that's like.
I wanna see Xander go out like Tommy Morrison, nigga. Dead ass. That's what I want to see, bro.
Yo, that's funny.
Bro, he stops him like that, bro. Everybody at 154 is gonna move up to 160. It's just gonna be Boots and Eddie Hearn at 154. That's it. Bro, I'm trying to tell you something, bro. He stops him like like Tommy Morrison got stopped by Ray Mercer. Not a single soul at 54 is gonna want to fight Boots.
Bro, they probably are fighting, but they're gonna be asking for all this fucking bread.
Bro, they're gonna ask for numbers that are unrealistic.
You want me to fight him? You gonna be bitch.
Yo, you know what I want to see? I hope Boots. I hope after the fight with Xander and Boots, I want to see Jermel step in the ring. But he ain't gonna do that.
What? For what, bro? That nigga on the PBC program, bro. Nigga gonna try to fight fucking the winner of Tim Zoo and Errol Spence, I bet.
And if Earl Spence beats your ass and stops you, Jermel, I already know you're gonna go and punch on Shy Rock like she owes you bread, nigga. She's gonna she's gonna sneeze the wrong way and you're gonna hook off. I promise you, one little argument y'all get into, ooh. Bro, you
Oh my god. This nigga's crazy, bro.
yo, yo, she's going out. She's going out like Thurman. Yo, I'm trying to tell you something. That shit's crazy, bro. Jamel be drunk all day. Jamal be drunk all day. Just bullshit.
So Tricks, hold on. Tricks said if Devin Haney was a big pay-per-view draw and believed in his star power, do you think he would take the fight without the guarantee and bets on a pay-per-view split? Let me ask you this. What big fighter do you know of, like superstar boxer, didn't ever took that risk? What big time fighter that never demanded a guarantee? I never seen Canelo fight without a guarantee. I never seen
Floyd.
fight without a guarantee. I never saw Manny Pacquiao fight without a guarantee. I never saw Mike Tyson fight without a guarantee. Like, bro, guarantees are needed.
Yo, break it down to him real quick, the same way you broke it down to us that day, and then put him in them shoes and see if he would sign that contract.
Okay, Tricks. So check this out. You got a big fight coming up with Rolly. You're Devin Haney. Tricks, you are the WBO welterweight champion of the world. Right? And you called this one guy out for a long time. He never wanted to fight you, but all of a sudden, he's interested in fighting you, right? You're independent, you're your own promoter, all that good shit. So them niggas reach out to you. Them niggas reached out to you and be like, yo, so check this out. We got a fight date, boom, boom. We could do it in Vegas. We could do it in New York. Okay, Vegas. All right, that's cool. So y'all proceeded in negotiations. Everything's cool. Now we get into the money. So them niggas sit there and they tell you, and I forgot exactly what the number was. How many pay-per-view buys they needed to break even? Was it like 600K or some shit like that? 200K? I forgot. But let's say let's just throw a number out there. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Let's say they're like, yo, we ain't got a guarantee for you. We ain't got a guarantee for you, but the expenses for the fight is $6 million. This is the expenses for the fight. And when we make that $6 million back, you and Rolly share the profits 50-50. No guarantee. That's like having a commission-based job. I don't know if niggas ever had like a sales job where they don't basically if you don't sell, you don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
So you let's say hypothetically that Rolly and Dev only generate like $7 million in pay-per-view revenue. They got to split $1 million profit, 50-50. They're going to walk away with $500,000 when they both should be making millions for the fight because of a fucking unification fight in the welterweight division. Where they do that at?
Never in the history of boxing has there ever been such circumstance, especially in a championship unification fight.
And Devin looking at it like, nigga, you ain't offering me no game. So I'm fighting on y'all platform against y'all fighter on y'all network. And y'all not giving me no type y'all invited me to come fight over here.
Yo, and I was gonna say this too. I don't think Devin would be moving like this if that responsibility fell on him. That's another thing I forgot to say that day when we were talking about that. I don't think Devin would be making it this hard if that responsibility of the payment and the guarantees fell on him. So I don't think it falls on him because he wouldn't be moving like that if it did. If it did fall on him, he'd look very stupid. And I don't think Devin's going that dumb.
Mick says the WBO doesn't recognize Rolly as a WBA champ, by the way. Who gives a fuck? Would you care about what the IBF thought about you if you had the WBC?
Absolutely not.
Who cares? What the fuck? He is the WBA champion. They don't have to recognize him. Rolly is the WBA welterweight champion of the world.
I was gonna say, if I'm undisputed, you think I give a fuck if the people don't recognize me as undisputed if I still have all 4 belts? Nigga, I'm undisputed. I don't give a fuck what people say.
He wanted $9 million to fight Crocker. I mean, if Turkey giving that shit out, he probably talking about Dev. Well, if Turkey willing to give him that, then he got every right to ask for that.
Facts. One thing about this shit is also one part of the job is to try to make the most money. So niggas can't be mad when niggas ask for them type of numbers if niggas is willing to give up them type numbers. But if niggas can't,
I heard Turkey was paying him very well.
You know, like I don't know. When it comes to Devin, people just be like trying to say whatever with him, bro, just because they don't like the nigga, bro. They don't try to acknowledge that that nigga has done some
HP can't front
historical shit.
full guard on the front end. What you mean they can't full? This isn't. This is a PBC event.
Event. This is no. This is no cross promotion. Nothing. This isn't a cross network. This isn't no cross network. They're gonna fight on PBC network, which is Amazon Prime, right? So, and he's fighting a PBC fighter.
Yeah, like everything is on. Like everything is like all PBC. Like this isn't like on the zone. This is on Prime Video. This isn't a DHP promotion that's doing this event. It's TGB, PBC. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta talk to like a manager. I gotta talk. I'm gonna talk to my pop about this shit. But it'd be hard for me to get his opinions on shit because he don't be reading about this shit.
And then if you sit and then and then when niggas ask Rolly about what's going on, he just be talking mad shit. Nothing, never saying something clear about what's really going on and what's woo woo. So it's like, didn't Rolly do better with your interviews, dog? Stop trying to always be funny. You look retarded when you do that shit. Niggas really think you have autism, my nigga. Like real shit. Should be
So let me ask y'all something, because Boots got his own promotional company, right? Is Boots putting up his so if Boots were to go over, let's say Boots were to go over to fight Rolly and shit, Boots got to put up his own purse too? He got to put up his own guarantee? Well, he does. He's technically signed with Eddie Hearn, so never mind. Never mind.
bro, like, I don't know, it's shaky. I think they're trying to hold Devin for real.
I gotta do more research, bro. I think a lot of niggas talking don't even know what's going on. So before I stand on something.
The way I feel about the way this situation is going, I feel like this situation falls on PBC to give the guarantee. Because if that was on Devin, why would Devin be bitching? If the responsibility fell on Devin, you know what I'm saying, and he was bitching, all right, cool. Niggas could say whatever, but from the way he's moving, it seems to me like it falls on PBC. But who knows? But yeah. Fucking. What other fights? Oh, Junto Nakatani and Inoue. How you see that fight going?
Hold on, I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
Yo, chat, who y'all got winning? Inoue or Nakatani? I want to see y'all. I want to hear y'all's opinion. I got Junto. I want Nakatani to win. To me, that's a 50-50 fight. That's a 50-50 fight. I'm rooting for Junto all the way, though. Inoue stopping Junto.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Bully says whoever lands first.
I just don't see how Junto keeps Inoue on the outside though. Inoue is explosive. He got like a quick first step, man. He real good at closing the gap, and he got a solid jab too. Good hand speed, good feints, good level changes. Like Inoue, like Junto could win, but he's gonna have to keep him outside the whole time, and then his counters from the outside gotta be
On
on the
point.
money. Like it gotta be like if his timing just off or he can't land that big shot, anyway, he gonna capitalize off of that shit.
Yeah, but we've seen anyway hurt. And if he
Of
gets hit
course.
like that by a nigga like Junto, it's lights out, bro. And we know that.
Yeah, he's but I think anyway gotta be anticipating that though. Like he gotta be like, all right, I mean, he probably gonna make Junto come forward. It's gonna be interesting how he does that. Because Junto, I noticed that Junto has a lot of success when fighters come to him and he runs them into shit. Um,
Bro, I know for a fact whoever wins that fight might be number two pound for pound.
I mean, they both like damn near. They both like top 5 ranked pound for pound fighters. They both on the pound for pound list for sure. So that's gonna be that's interesting, bro.
And they fighting at 122, right?
But we seen in Junto last fight when the nigga's able to close that gap on him, he has a lot of trouble. It's a lot. He gets into a lot of trouble when he in them situations, man. Junto Power didn't look like it carried the 22. I mean, I just think the bull he was fighting was tough as nails, bro. But like early in the fight, Junto's power was affecting Bull, but eventually Bull was like the guy was like, you know what? Like I have to push him back. Like I gotta rough him up. So he took the chance. You know, some people just got chins, man. But his power early on in that round was bothering dude for sure. But he just had the resiliency to keep pushing.
That just showed in Junto really a dog. But you know, I feel like Junto made that fight, especially in the second half, harder than it had to be. Cause he really sat there and fought the nigga.
That pressure caught up to him, man. He showed a lot of discomfort in that fight. Anyway could do something similar, but he's not like that. He Anyway does it behind skills. Like he does it. He doesn't just come in recklessly, and he does get reckless at times, but he's not like that pressure fighter that's only a chest. Like anyway, he got a more different approach to it. He approached it different. So that's it's gonna be the game plans. I think is what's gonna play a major role. I feel like I know what Junto's gonna do. I think what's really going to play a fact. I think the main thing is how the way Inoue approaches it. Because I feel like Junto going to keep it rangy, try to run him into the left hand, left uppercut, straight left hands. You know what I mean? I see him doing that. I see him keeping the range. And when Inoue tries to get in, try to close that gap, boom, Junto going to fire some hot shit off to keep him at bay. So even where he missed, Inoue like, oh shit, it's something. I mean, that's something that I got to be worried about.
And if Junto, I mean, if Nakata, I mean, if anyway gets clipped, he's going out. I'm telling you that right now. He's going out bad.
If
Hopefully
Inoue
he get hit.
light on
Hopefully he go out like Maloney though.
if Inoue get light on his feet and throw off Junto timing, you know what I mean? If he throws some feints, get Junto to bite on something, you know what I mean? He fire a count like he misjudged like the in and out movement, overcommit to a shot. Inoue could come right over and counter that shit. There's a few things Inoue could do. There's a few things he could do. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a good fucking scrap. I can't wait for that.
That's May 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for that. No bullshit. I
Ain't
wanted
that
to see
far
that.
away?
I wanted to see that shit for a couple years now.
Yeah, man. The motherfuckers taking that chance for sure, though. Anyway, rolling the dice for real,
I'm
because
thinking. I'm thinking Nakatani stops him and like. That's what I'm hoping for. By the way, not my official prediction. I think it might go to UD or split or unanimous. But I'm hoping for a 7th round KO. You know. I'm hoping this nigga gets caught throwing some lazy shit and just gets put out.
But all right, man, I'm about to wrap this up. Yo, Sam, you got anything left to say to the people?
Fuck Connor Ben and Loma.
Okay.
And
Well,
Alicia too.
well, you heard it here too, man. Shout out to the boy Islam for coming through and showing love as always. I appreciate everybody that came through and provided their opinions. We had some great conversations today.
Philly.
Back at y'all. I'll be back at y'all with another live tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all might see me in the studio a little earlier. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all posted and all that good stuff, man. Until then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.